What is up, family? What is good, everyone? And welcome back. Please let me know in the chat that you can hear me speak by throwing those A's in there. You know the drill. Please let me know that I am live, that we are alive and here and present and ready and trading. What is good, everybody? Let's get some tunes rolling. Some tunes. Yeah! Franz Kafka, what's up? What's up? What's up? Origin, good to see you. Sasquatch, always good to see you. 93. What's up, Ernie? Mark Roach, what's up, my dude? Good to see you here. I hit the like button. Hi, it's Mark. Dude, kitties never die. Good meowing to you. And Kathleen, good to see you here. Good morning to you as well. What is up, Off-Grid Gorilla? Saying, Arca, good AM. Can you please, real quick, give me today's targets and dips for ticker symbol ASRE so I can set some limit buy orders to set before I go and get dirty remodeling. You caught 285 yesterday, but 2850, right? So, but still looking to add, dude. Yes, of course. Yeah, let me go ahead and add that right now, my dude. I know that you're probably on your way to the, to do your thing. So why don't we just go ahead and tackle it now, real fast for you. So ARQ, DBSI telling us 90% bulls are in the lead here on the hourly chart. So it's looking pretty magical and pretty fresh right there, right? So let's go ahead and pull up the rest of the thesis so that we know what the good deal here is, right? Already making an upside run. Let's see what was the top side today already. 35.92. Let's see. Let me grab my the master layout here. Okay. And now I'm going to remember that this is on the buy daily. Wow, can't talk. Here we go. So the 4-hour time frame. Oh man, it's already looking, I mean, it sucks for the pullback, but it's looking good for the bulls right now, man. So definitely have an upside pivot here on stochastics. We are decreasing in volatility as well. So this is mathematically reverting to an upside, and it's looking pretty good. So let's see where that pullback is actually coming from. It may be from the really immediate short term. Let's see. All right, potentially the 30-minute, the 15-minute, and that's about it. Okay, so let's pull up now some moving averages and see if we have anything in relevance. There is already something actually. This 15-minute. Let me get this out of the way. Right down here, there's a 15-minute gap located at about 31.25. And when did we touch that? That was okay. That was somewhere in the middle of yesterday. 31.25. Let me just have that there, right? Of course it's a range. It's coming back down to our other discretionary support here, or the support. So let's just go ahead and give this some validity here. All right, so you have a 15-minute. Well, in 10 minutes you're gonna have a 15-minute bearish engulfing. So this may just happen here. Okay, so 31.28 to 30.01 could be the top side of that support, and then merge that 30.01 down to about 28.02, which would be absolutely outstanding. I'm not sure that it can reach all the way down there, but it may. All right, so let's just be open-minded about that. Let me pull up the rest of the averages here and see if I can get a deeper edge. Actually, let me do the immediate shorts. Damn, that's not gonna do it. Ooh, we just surpassed. Let me see the 100. Damn it! Okay. We might not be able to get down that low. SMA 200 is way above. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, man. I think in a very discretionary manner, I guess. Let's see. That 32, let me see, that 31.28. The shy side of that would be 32.13, in case you're interested, okay? 32.03. Yeah, the shy side of this target, which is actually the one that I'm favoring, does have an earlier target, and that's 32.03. Okay, so I hope I'm not ruining your mojo jojo by saying that, but there it is. Yeah, and you're saying thank you. Not a problem, brother, of course. I'm very happy to help. And yeah, so we may actually start getting a corrected period. Actually, no, right. I do think that we can reach this bottom side. The 5-minute is finally actually favoring the downside now. And please look at the RSI crossing beneath the SMA 14 and with the downside pivot as well. Okay, so and we're getting a deeper red read here on the histogram of the MACD 5 minutes. So there could be a continuation to the downside here. And I don't think it's going to be able to last long, to be honest. As let's see, yeah, as the bi-hourly and the 3-hour are still kind of within bull pressure. And look at the 3-hour time frame. It's in the gravitational zone of the bear weakness percentile and at the SMA 14 too. So this could serve as a pretty nice bounce and continue onwards and upwards, right? So yeah, the bi-hourly time frame getting a little bit of that bearish read, but it's right at that support. So I do feel like the distance between the RSI signal and the SMA 14 on the bi-hourly time frame could be the the thing that gives the 3203 shy side and 3128 to 3001 validity. So yeah, it's looking pretty good, my brother. I do think that there could be a short-term pullback followed by a continuation to the upside. My conviction for this asset is absolutely still there. So I hope that information helped you out, my dude. Right? I just don't want you to kind of stay here a little too long before you you have to run. So that's a quick little run for my little hamster wheels, right? To get them running. Arca, be sharp. Let's see what you got. What you got? So yeah, dude. Please let me know even if you decide to kind of show up here during breaks or whatever after whatever you're doing. Let me know. We can always follow up. We're getting very close to that EMA 55 on the bi-hourly time frame. Damn it. There's several things that could lead to a continuation to the upside. I mean, we're just so close here. I feel like we might as well grab it on that bi-hourly RSI. I mean, that's incredibly close. That's a big old why not? A big, huge old why not? So yeah, let me go back to the chat here, and I'm gonna let's see. Andrew, what is up, man? So saying, what, dude? Is that how you pronounce that? Arca, you thaumaturge, magician of mathematics, sorcerer of markets. Can we get FNGR going, please and thank you, dude. Arca, my liege, please allow the markets to give way. Dude, that's awesome, man. What is FNGR doing right now? Very awesome use of words, my dude. Let's see. So 432 on ticker symbol FNGR, and that was coming from that bottom side support again of that 428. So it's holding that chop area pretty nicely. I'm not gonna adjust it just yet. I feel like I have a reason for that 428 there. Although I'm itching to adjust that that support there, but I think it's okay. Don't you do it, Arca. Don't you do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Let me pull up the rest of the thesis here and see what's going down. Yeah, you know what? Dude. Oh god, man. This is such a tough ticker, bro. It's so tough, man. And it's like a lot of us just don't want to learn our lesson from the ticker symbol MULN. Some people are really banking though, dude. Very lucky shot coming at it, I'm talking about the announcement that David Mitchery did yesterday regarding, partnering up with whoever to the price action tanking and all that good stuff, that whole narrative. A lot of people are talking mad crap right now. They're saying you can't trust David Mitchery, right? So that guy, I also feel a little something, I don't know if he really means well here. You can clearly see that we have had great news before, and then the great news just turns into like this other loss and other back holders up here. So let's see. Sebastian Lim saying it gave me a chance to short more Mullen. Dude, long puts. That's right. Yeah, shorting the market is quite a different thing. But dude, you careful with this one, dude. There could be really parabolic temporary upsides in this, and then you would get these like corrections. I mean, look at this. This was pretty convincing here, and then it was like nope, and then they try to convince you again, and then just ladder to cool 4 more times before actually ripping to this upside, leaving you at a minus 2% from this pump where you initially started buying. And dude, this thing is insane, man. Welby, the ASRE supports that I was just talking about, right here. Yeah, this was the bottom side of my area. So that was what was it, 33.13 to 33.69. And yeah, that's, I have to, I mean, of course, anything can happen here. We can continue lower. There are so many targets to look at, but I personally feel like this was a good zone. If, I guess, man, if we are going to continue to a downside, there is a very relevant area. And you see all these candles here. I just, you know, I felt like this was not that possible. It lines up with this candle bottom here. So I guess there is another area of the 31.99. And I can give you a range there. Hold on. Off-Grid Gorilla, if you're still here, just in case you are, here's a primary demand. 32.02 to 31.25, and then there's a, yeah, because, you know, naturally if we want to, you know, cover this gap here, if the sentiment feels that needs to be done, which oftentimes it doesn't, but with ASRE and the potential that it has, I mean, you freaking never know, right? So I guess I might as well just call it out for you. Bottom demand zone. I mean, this is usually how it looks like when I'm like playing a ticker, right? You have the 3 scale ends. The bottom side here was 29.48 to 30, flat. Top side 31.25 to 32.02, and this here 33.13 to 33.69. You have 31.5 and 32.5. Okay, gotcha. Didier, what is good? Is there any? Let's see. Is there any chance for Viri to recover? Recover all the way? Sure. But to tell you the truth, from my initial thesis, dude, Sebastian Lim, what the hell, bro? How dare you catch a guy like this just off guard like that? I mean, you gotta butter a guy up, man. Damn, dude, what? Thank you, Arca, for a PIRS. More super chat to come if finger moves. LOL. Should I sell PIRS now? Oh my God, why do you gotta, dude? That you're insane, bro. Thank you so much, man. Jesus. I imagine you're on the edge of your seat right now because I told you 70. But let's just look real quick. I apologize, man. Hold on, because I just literally stopped out of nowhere. Oh, here it was. Okay, I stopped out of nowhere on Viri. I have to continue with that. It's important, bro. Okay, Sebastian Lim. Making fools cry up in here. All right. All right, so we've already faced the top side of 52.95. So let's maybe consider let's just find out what that even means, right? So yeah, you know what? This is a good thing that I opened up 2 of them here. So okay, you have a daily Gaussian band resistance. Okay. So what I wanted to do here was in fact quite the inverse. I want to come back, way back. Let's go back in time, and particularly to maybe even the 6-hour time frame. I want to see if we can get something huge silver cross happening. Hold on. Silver cross on the 8-hour, silver cross on the 12, and we're converging for the daily. Ooh, dude, this may just be starting. Hold on. Let me see. Can I figure out my fibs from here? Can I? Yes, I could. I think I can make it happen. Okay, hold on just a sec. Your position is still open, right? Let me know your dead ass truth, my brother. Your position is currently still there, right? I'm only worried yeah, you know, man, that's one of the first rules we learned in the master's course. You're fearing your position because you're overextending your position, and as traders we don't chase that. We want to make sure that we chase comfortable in, because there are several situations. The idea here is for consistency, not for the not for the big bank shots. So if you want to reach for that, then we have to adjust our portfolio based on the rating of the trade itself. So obviously this thing, we were speaking of that 36 bottom yesterday. So of course, nothing in price action here, which is enough catalyst for this thing to run. You have a resistance coming up, and I'm not afraid to actually say it. You do have space to go up to 55.75 even still. Let me go back to the 30-minute time frame to see. Hold on. I know that the Gaussian bands are there too. Hold up. 30-minute upside in momentum. We're getting down to critical lows on volatility, and this RSI is making a bullish crossover. We're also diminishing bear pressure on the MACD on the 30-minute immediate short. Okay, so this is getting ready for another upside. Let me see if this wave is already bleeding into the upper time frames. The hourly time frame, you see how it's already getting at a little? So this is a brand new wave starting yet again. Okay, and I think that it could be starting from, yeah, look at this. The 15-minute time frame is pretty aggressively pivoted towards the upside and entering the gravitational zone. Now, remember, the one other factor here is that I can't measure the psychology behind it, right? So that's also something that we have to keep an eye on. One other thing to notice here is that this is building a pennant in the top side of a 15-minute candle. Okay, so that's already kind of a little, actually no, it is an ascending triangle. We're at resistance, so this makes it even better, my bro. Okay, so this is what I am speaking of right over here. We're at about 55%, the apex of the triangle. If this tries to break out right now, then we have several targets to look at. The obvious target is going to be the top side of the triangle. Okay, so let's just get that measurement real quick. We'll apply it to the, to the potential area of breakout. This is leading to 55.12. We just spoke about, let's see if I have it on the other one. Where was the, oh man, I think I have to go to the 4-hour. Yeah, okay, here we go. I should be marking this off anyway. So the top side of that target was 55.12. I told you 3.618 at 55.75. What do you know? All right, so this is already a very unique area. It's giving us confluence with what was it again? It's giving us confluence, psychologically and I'm sorry, geometrically and psychologically. Pardon me. Okay, so 55 already immediately became very, very relevant. The 4-hour time frame still has not gotten that. So we're just waiting to see how potent this initial wave is going to be. There's still an upside pivot and increasing volatility on the 5-minute, 15-minute time frame, also with that upside pivot entering the gravitational zone, highly likely to continue upwards and onwards. It's already inching at that breakout right now, so careful. Your first natural resistance should be anywhere between 51.97 to 52.94. Pullback. Validate this area as support. Continuation. All right. Your 55.05 would be the most obvious target from this point. Of course, I'm not saying that that's the end of it. I am saying, however, that there is a pullback to be expected from there, likely to come back down to the current highs from the 55. So losing about 10, I'd say, yeah, losing about 7 ticks, and then you'll just come back down to the 48.99 zone to validate a support. The wave on 15-minute looks good. And hold on, let me just check one more thing. 30-minute looks good. One more thing here on the daily now. I want to see what you're looking at. And let me get the drawings out of the way. Where's the wick? Okay, this is arguably a breakout and also validating support. Let me see the 8-hour. Way upside of that. Okay, so hourly time frame has shown parabolic upside from breaking out before. And it has, man, sometimes it takes a while before it comes back. So here's another breakout here, and it continues for, parabolic upside and duration. So it's, it looks like on average it does give some pretty nice returns when it does break outside of this, the top side of the Gaussian band on the 8-hour time frame. So that's already super encouraging, given the fact that this is one of the largest breakouts it has faced. Also take into account the 8-hour Gaussian band starting to print its first green iteration here since June. So easily a few months here of red, and now actually getting the upside of it. So let's see the 12-hour. 12-hour, same situation with the breakout, but yeah, I think the focus would be that daily. And here's your bi-daily resistance, which could be, let's see, actually, yeah, it could be about 64.01. Okay, so let's draw 64.01 to the 4-spot 236 67.35 as an area of resistance. And then naturally, I had already given you the top side of about 70. Well, it would be exactly 71.91. So 71.91 to 75.70. 75.91. Let me see. 75. I'm sorry, that was let me see how close I can get. Yeah, 71.91 is gonna have to do it. And then yeah, to the 4-spot 618 at 75.77 or 75.70. Right, so this is the whole play that I'm looking at here, and I see it as this would be my highest probability, 64.01 to 67.99. I would immediately start scaling out here. 55.05, I'm already releasing at least 30%. I want to make sure that I can bank. I want to make sure that I can catch those profits while they are there. And protect my downside. Stop loss should be set. Let's see. Nothing historically? No. Stop loss can be set at about 36.02, just upside of the 2 fib. And then this, yeah, like to protect yourself. Right, the moment, I mean, I don't know if this is going to continue recovering here. The problem here is that I feel like as soon as you touch this zone here of what the hell was it? Of, you know, the bottom side of the top range, 71.91, there could be a massive sell-off from that area there, because it would be technically like we made it. We gapped up that, we closed the gap from this huge, downfall. So, I mean, look at your bi-daily RSI. Check out your bi-daily MACD. It's actually pivoting harder. You have just your stochastic momentum just erect as all hell in the bullish control zone, and we're pushing further into expansion. Bi-daily at 22% ADX and DMI plus in the lead. Like, dude, this is multiple time frame expansion, and I don't know, because like of the FOMO thing, dude, but in my personal opinion, we'll at least get this, 64.01 to 67.99, and from the current price action right now, that would be an additional 31% at the bottom side of the range to almost 40% gain from the present moment. So, not financial advice, and we are strictly speaking of these, what is it called? The simulator trading. Careful out there, team. All right, so let me get back to the chat here. What's Dustin White, dude? My goodness, man. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate you. Dustin, I have a, you know what? I have that thing prepared for just you, actually. I was going to ask you if you wouldn't mind if I actually finished up the Viri analysis that I did that I was starting here for. I forgot who asked me, but I want to just kind of finish that off, if it's okay with you, my brother. Really appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. And Seb, I hope that helped out, my dude. But yeah, I think you still got space. But try to remove risk. Try to scale out. Don't do that gambling thing. Don't do that. Where you just hold your entire position. Don't do that. Make sure to scale out. Get your profits, dude. I can't stress that enough. I'm sorry. Right. So, Dustin, if you heard me, my brother, I have this prepared literally just for you, right? So let me just finish off. Ticker symbol VIRI. For my friend, I actually don't remember who asked me. AMC, what's a good loading zone? Damn, dude, that is a tough one. We'll go ahead and go over that too. All right, so I am. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that this thing is breaking down beneath the 120 zone. Oh, okay. This is testing the invalidation here, and if anyone was to consider any type of position here, it would be now, right? So I'm just saying, in case you are curious about the Viri play, just know that. Hold on, just know that I have to also see what this is doing. Okay, is everything, pivoted to the down? Oh no. Let's see, the 30. Arguably corrective. Oh, are we starting to consolidate here? Okay, there could be another downside to look at here. And I'll give you that range. And apparently that's oh crap, there's one 4-hour candle back here. That could be a saving grace for an invalidation zone. I am very thankful for that. So yeah, nice. Okay, so that's a lucky shot right there, man. And what the hell is wrong with Arca not noticing that one little tiny wick all the way over there on the left right here? What? But the good thing is, team, is that we actually got it. All right, so let's just bring this down a little lower. I think this could be it. Right, so, and did we already touch that one time? Let me get rid of this thing. I hate it when I have these little arrows and they just get in the way precisely where I need to be. Okay, so yeah, there is a little bit of a further, deeper support than where it actually went to. So 115 could be the absolute bottom for that, in respect, from some prior candle closures down here and opening. Okay, so. Yes, that was you, Didier, right? Oof, nice. Yeah, so that 120 target is a natural area of resistance, but it's not a primary resistance. It's just what could be confusing a lot, like me, as a point of inflection. So this could be some people trying to get short the asset at the 120 target, and then the actual inflection zone located on the 4-hour chart, 115. There could be a pretty nice bounce from this zone. I can't necessarily call that a liquidity trap, but it would be witty for bulls to take over that 115 target, seeing that the 116 was or the 120 was the fake out. That would be very clean. And then, okay, let's just say it like this. If you succeed 116, which just touched, right, with the low end of this candle, let me see. Yeah, 116, which is literally that support here. If we do succeed that 116 and maintain, this is setting up what some people who study the other theory, that this would be impulse wave 1, 2, 3. This would probably be impulse wave number 4 on Elliott wave theory, if I'm not mistaken, right? So, or actually 1, 2. This may be 3, actually, and it per the rules or per the theory that if we fall beneath this support, then that may be grounds to invalidate the wave entirely. So there are specific and very tight rules within the Elliott wave theory. I am not the biggest fan of that, or Wyckoff at that. There are certain aspects that I do like from the theories, but it doesn't take current market conditions. It just takes a rule, right? And if the only way that you're going to succeed that Elliott wave is if everyone else all in the asset or a greater amount of people believe in that on the theory, right? So if that's the case, then sure, we may be able to succeed. And I have not back tested this. That would be quite an extensive back test to, at least to understand the behavior of an asset regarding a 4-hour Elliott wave pattern or impulse wave structure. So that would be that would be a little ridiculous. So you know what I mean? So yeah, I do see a potential recovery here, and I also don't see the failure of 115. If we come back to it and touch the 115, then this play becomes something else, not of that impulse wave thing. It might just be, new series of higher highs, higher lows, basic upside structure. So maybe, but I am liking the buy side liquidity from this zone, as it would be a nice area of demand. So that is so far, my brother. Short-term time frame, this would be a great time. I'm just gonna be honest. This would be a great time for whoever the very CEO is, or their strategies team, or this would be a time to consider some type of fundamental announcement here, as the statistical side of the analysis has already performed as far as it could. Literally the day before we started rallying was the day I spoke of, guys, this is the bottom. Right, that same day we started recovering. So or the next day, sorry. So as far as the math is concerned, I feel like we've maxed it out. And we even resisted right at the 1.618, which is naturally a great area for take profit. So now the fact that we're coming back down to the area that, it's really close to the 2.618 at 113. Now that we're coming back to that could be a nice area for a bounce, right? So now, you know what I mean? So that's why I was saying, like, if you were curious about a position here, then maybe like around nowish is okay. I do have to say that this wave here, it's ongoing, and it looks like we're finding support at the 8-hour, which is why I'm saying that maybe I didn't notice this before, but this is also kind of telling us that maybe we did find the bottom around here now. This simplicity here. So let's just observe. Let's observe and see how it moves on. Right, so Dustin White, yes, Mark, EBET, I will look at that for you, my brother. Let me just take a look here at any options played today. D-Money, oh, dude, that may have been, damn it, dude, that's a great question. Usually that's prepared for the first thing in the morning. And yes, I think that it would be the SPY facing downside. But I need to get to that and see. Right, because I think that the 447, I'm not even sure if we touched it, but 447 SPY was a major resistance, and I expected a major pullback from that area. That's if it doesn't respect the continuation of a statistical backtest, which would essentially lead the SPY to 503. So let me get to that. I just want to make sure that I can cover Dustin's request for me. So he said manipulation check on AMC and APE. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So Dustin, thank you so much for your patience, my brother. And yeah, let's give it a quick little whirl here, right? So 30-minute time frame. The reason why I have this here was because we were already getting manipulation signals like early in the morning. And I wanted to, I just wanted to show it, I guess, in Twitter, but I never actually got to post it because I was exhausted, right? But this is pretty much what I saw here. Check it out. This was already printing here. Manipulation signal on the hourly time frame post hour. So that was very interesting for me to see that right in this candle here. So it in fact didn't actually printed, right? So let's just see, just in case. Well, what do you know? We actually got one later, man. And okay, so that was like 15:30. That was 45 minutes ago, man. 45 minutes ago, we just got capitulated on. Check out ticker symbol APE as well. In tandem, the same spot. And I wonder if it's because they're supposed to be running in absolute correlation now. I wonder if now they really mean the rhyme because of the entire conversion that's going to happen all the way up till Monday, right? So this is quite the large process that AMC and Ape is going through. So yeah, impressive, man. Thank you so much for asking about that. 15-minute time frame is, keep an eye on this, right? 6 minutes, 59 seconds to close a potential bearish engulfing here on a 15-minute variety. So that may continue to the downside even still. And I really wish I had my chart still going for this, right? Because the conversion, the reverse stock split of the 1-to-10 ratio moves everything upward, right? So that you can meet compliance above. As you start to get closer to that dollar mark, you start to get nervous as a CEO of a company, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is because I do believe that we're well within this range here where I drew, right? So it's going to be very difficult for me to move this up, right? So I can't just do that. Man. Let me see, actually. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Jeez. Sorry, guys. Just a sec. I think this may... freaking hell, I can't tell which one it would be. I guess here is good enough. There we go. So yeah, this is what I was talking about, that we were reaching the bottom side of my range, the absolute bottom. See? And we're right at it. So in all reality, this is... Somebody asked me, what are you expecting for AMC to do after this split? And I said a huge capitulation before maybe a bounce. And I think my lowest target now in retrospect is not... It would be 156 or something like that, but now you can look at it as a 1293 to 1416. So with a mathematical conversion, 1-to-10 ratio, this is equivalent to what I spoke about before. So my conviction stays within this. There was a clear reason why I was talking about this bottom side target, and that is because it's one of the major demand zones that the asset has to offer. So getting very close to the absolute lows of around November 2020, before we started loading up for that January 2021 run to $25, right? So in this case, now that is equivalent to a $142 run, and a $72 run is quite twice that, $419. Okay, so those would be the new highs for the asset. So currently holding the top side of my range. What did it reach? Let me see. It reached a low of 1402 and a half, 1416. Okay, so it's pretty dead on. I suspect this to continue to the downside ever so slightly, but we already know those targets. We already have it down here, right? Just in case, 1293 is your lowest demand for the shorter term. And then, of course, we can always draw in the absolute demand. So this would be absolution here. Okay, and here we go. 1026, is it correct? 1035 would be the absolute low, right? So 1035 to the top side of the range here. I can adjust it too. Let me just I want to be a little tighter. Yeah, I'd say 1174. I think it's at 1035, right? Yeah, 1035 to 1174. That's in case we need to get more or gather more bulls. But yeah, man, so far the analysis is pretty sound regarding what we spoke of before. And I do have to say that I did not have utter certainty that we would reach down to this level. The only reason I said that is because usually RS or reverse splits give the shareholder an interpretation, a negative interpretation. And what could that be? Well, that's it's showing that there are financial issues, obviously, and that they are trying to put maybe a band-aid over a current situation. and that if you do it often enough, you can end up as a shareholder believing that this is probably not the best idea as a long-term hold. So a lot of it's just too many bad signals here. It's just bad juju all the way around. Right, so that's the only reason I said that we could reach these bottom side targets here. And it's reading correctly, but I wouldn't take credit for it like that. Like I told you guys, no. I only suspected this because of the historical notion, but it's already preset as kind of a negative thing for RSs. GTII recovering to 70. Nice. Oh crap! Look at that. No way I could have seen this. Oh, it dipped even further. So it went to 50. What was that low? 59. Holy crap! And now it's doing this little. Does that mean FNGR is going too? FNGR is going inverse to that. Did we speak of this? Let me see. Sorry, team. Oh, damn. If it's actually going to try to reach it, that would be amazing. I mean, of course, we have the top side of the resistance. I'm sorry, at the support of 416. Yesterday, we reached 396 when we were talking about a clean 385. So now that we're getting a clear downside, I can look at the SPY. Oh, okay. Are we back? Look at the SPY. Look at the S&P 500 futures, Meta, Nvidia, Tesla. I mean, you have the even the IWM, right? The Russell 2000. Everything facing a huge downside, and FNGR is also. So, is it safe to say that we're correlating again? And let's see where it reached to, because I was expecting, oh man. Okay, so guys, this is what I meant, except that I felt like this pullback was gonna, I mean, I did say that if we reach 444.71 to 447.44, that we could expect a pretty nasty pullback here. So this is starting that, and I think it's just temporary. And why I say that is because look at your 4-hour time frame RSI. You have support coming up. That's not to say that it can't fail it, right? So I would immediately correlate that with maybe the SMA 10 at 441.37. So this is what I meant by options contracts, right? The puts. And we were just talking about that 30 minutes ago. I'm sorry I couldn't get to it. I would have already been long puts. Yeah, Sasquatch. So that's what I've been talking about. This starting from down here where I said we were going to reach 444 to 447. My long signal here was around 436 just about 3 days ago, right? So I said that this is likely going to continue a rally to the upside, pre-pricing in the Fed Jerome Powell Friday meeting. What is it, a testimony? I'm not even sure what it's going to be. So, but yeah, so this is now showing some really curious inverse price action. GTI's resistance is coming up at 72.12. No idea why this is doing that, but I know that there's a meeting happening right now with that, whatever we were talking about yesterday. Guys, what was it? The meeting that, like, what the heck is that? Dover? Or what was it again? That guy that was apparently not going to be there, and then he was going to, and then no. On which one, bro? No. Dude, the signal was fired here. We should have been long those calls down here and taking profit up here. But at this point, I know that we may be able to get a nice bounce here, but I don't know. I need to further, analyze this. The meeting for the whales to buy 20 million shares on FNGR Northwest. That's exactly what I mean. Are they all? Do they literally have their phone on them and they're like, all right, let's start buying now? And then this thing just rips. Like, what's going down here, whales? right? So Viri facing that 116 support. Everything is getting the pressure right now, guys. Let's see ASRE. Damn, ASRE getting the pressure to the downside too. If we're gonna face support, it looks like it's gonna be faced soon. I'm saying in respects to the SPY, right? So we could have a little more downside here to 440.49 or 440.39. Northwest, you still can't get filled? Wow, it's because it's terribly difficult to locate those shares. I'm telling you, man, this is kind of a short squeeze play in essence. So yeah, man, I would continue trying here. But yeah, dude, as far as the let me see something. That is incredible. And what is volatility like? That's curious. That's very curious. Let me do BBWP actually. Let's see. That is so strange. There's like no movement. But the pressure that we're facing right now is in respects to the broader markets. Okay, so here's that bottom side, 116, and it bounced. So did the SPY also? Almost there. Oh, it's showing a little bit of a bounce based on this candle's low. I'm sorry, the candle's support, aka the candle's high. Yeah, I mean, even the SPXU is coming up to that resistance at 1106. So, yeah, there may be still a little more pressure to the downside. So, I wouldn't buy that just yet. I wouldn't buy it just yet. Yeah, it's man, that's funny. GTII is playing completely inverse to the markets. Hell yeah, still moving, dude. Sebastian, you remember the play? Please say yes. And it did what I said, the pullback to 52? Okay, good. Or the range of it at this point. But yeah, I think that there's still a lot of positive energy here. GME 1635 is ripping. Northwest, you moved to 3570 regarding which ticker, my brother? I forget. I'm sorry, we're going back and forth here. Let's see. ASRE, right? You still can't fill, even going below. I was getting the same. We were all getting that same thing when we were trying to fill. I'm talking about a few days ago, maybe even last week, we were all having trouble. So I know that the float says 45 or 43 million, but that's institution. The institution owns. They've only left 19 million for a tradable float. So the fact that we're getting all these parabolic runs right now on the asset is still sitting within about 350% up from its initial bottom last 2 weeks ago or 3. That supply is getting just annihilated right now. It's being acquired. So yeah, it's going to be a little difficult here for you to definitely get some fill, but I kept on trying. I kept on trying until I got it, and I finally got filled on Fidelity. Small pullback from 52 followed by 55. Nice. Okay. Let's see. I have a buy set for 3 shares of ASRE with some spare change, and even that is not getting picked up. Oh my goodness. Wow. And I remember, you guys remember, my Cryptic Trader. Cryptic Bulldog Trader, or whatever his handle is here. He actually spoke to us just a few days ago too, that he was having trouble filling a market order using DAS Trader. just so you can see how scarce this supply is right now. And I'm very wowed by that, because the whole purpose behind Dash Trader is for you to have access to direct market order routing, meaning competitive, very competitive market execution. I mean, infinitely faster than something like on Webull, Moomoo, your traditional brokers. I mean, way faster, right? So he was saying that it took me a while. He said it took me a while to get filled. But it's funny because all this drop here, it's showing now that there's a bunch of people who acquired. And I'm just dumbfounded by the DOM right now. I'm not getting any read here. That is massive. There's something happening here, and I've been talking about this for a couple weeks now, guys. This is truly preparing something of an explosive move, and I'm really not sure why. But it's there, right? So now the 3-hour time frame has acquired the top side of the EMA 13, and man, nice. Okay, so starting from the 30-minute time frame, we're already evening out the score here between the Bears and the Bulls. Damn, I can't believe that it was in our zone here, 33.43, and now just it bounced to 34.75. A whole beyond a tick to the upside. Damn it, team. You know, I remember I didn't even know that I got filled when I got filled. It was by luck. Zephram, what's up, dude? Let's see. So Q, 40 cents and you definitely get filled. Right, bunch of liars. See, that's where I would start getting really mad at my broker, because if I put 40 and you're not filling me at the current price, like 34.75, then I'm gonna report you to the National Best Bid and Offer. So like, and to the MBBO. Like, what the hell's going on? So if I put my limit buy at 40, and the asset is trading at 34.75, and you don't at least fill me at 34.75, I'm pissed. That's not cool. Sasquatch, it gave me a price of 34.75. Nice. Wow, it's crazy. I did another limit order to buy 1,000 shares at 37 and still can't get filled. Where are you trading this? What broker are you using? Damn. That's really some. Oh my goodness! It's 35.90 now. This thing's ripping. Fidelity? What the hell's going on? PS deal from yesterday looks good. Does it, brother? That's nice, man. I want to observe. I want to see what the hell the deal is here. I was just trying to help out the homie here for ASRE, but it's like, what are we gonna do here, man? And I thought that I wanted to buy some more, but then I realized that I have a lot of shares already, so, you know, maybe not. The 4-hour time frame on PST, yeah, this looks really good, right? This actually may have reset some conditions as far as momentum. It likely flashes to the upside. So let me see the 30-minute, right? We have an upside pivot there. 30-minute upside pivot. And increasing volatility too. Let me find the support of the RSI though. So could that be, it's either 4-hour, 3-hour. Ooh, okay. So 3-hour is probably the support. Correlated to the SMA 10 at about 1072. This looks to be a very short-term downside. And we're potentially about to bounce. Yeah, it's currently at support. Let me continue looking here. Looking. Okay. The 6-hour time frame is indicative. The downside is probably, what I'm saying is that the SMA 14 is located at the gravitational zone, so this may take precedence here. We may continue to the downside to try to get this. First of all, you know, there's a gap back here that's obviously already filled, but I'm just saying that we may want to get back down to that absolute low and that absolute low would be around 1012. So if there is another thing to focus on from the 1012 target, then that would be the SMA 50 at 977. Okay, so 977 to 1012, that is my bounce area. Just like that. There we go. Of course, there are other zones to observe and, and to maybe consider here, particularly this. Right, so I guess I'll just put it in there just in case. However, I don't see it as a likelihood, but you never know, right? So this is so far this is pretty bearish, and again, in respects to the RSI, it feels like the 6 hour may take precedence here, and then we could face a bounce from that zone. But I would need to see how the bounce feels after that. So let's just keep that open there. But yeah, dude, it's looking very good. Thank you for sharing that with us. Let's see. Dude, RCRT in that freaking ticker, man. I'm pissed at that ticker. We need to get that ticker out of here. Dude, but if you feel conviction in it, what are you thinking, brother? Because if it's up to me, I'm gonna do this to that ticker. Get out of here. No, man. But what are you feeling? Let me know. This is a falling wedge breakout. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty clean. Oh, definitely. Retest. Let's see the top side target here. I'll give it to you. Let's just take a trend line from the top side of the triangle, right? And then we apply it to that area of breakout, which was this. Top side you're looking at here could be 849. Let me give you the range though. So 849 at the psychological top to, 847 is the same difference. It's all good. I would say right about here at 889. I know there's an immediate resistance coming up, but that's going to be temporary. Likely to pull back into the 677 before a continuation. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Oof, there we go. Damn, people are trying to get this thing short. Dom is spreading a lot larger into the bid. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, dude. I think this is probably one of those lows right around here. If anything, it could dip just a little bit, a slight bit more to 661, and then eventually reach this topside target. The center of the triangle is, of course, another area to kind of look at, but something tells me we already fulfilled that topside, and all we're waiting for is just the next. Yeah, check it out. Upon the breakout, right over. Let's see. Let me just move it to the side. Yeah. There's your goodness gracious. Are we going to do that? We're just going to do that. All right. Let me, I'm going to do something else so it doesn't trick us. I think it's right here. Yeah, I'd say. There we go. 743. We met it already. We met it. I mean, what's the top side of this one here? 750. Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. It's following a pattern pretty nicely. So the next target I'm talking about here could be 847 to 889. 6 hour time frame is certainly supporting it. Let me see the 30-minute time frame. Slight downside. I think we may have already, and this was the resistance to get that downside on the stochastics. So if we are going to face the resistance again, then yeah, that's wherever we are right now could be the bottom. And then let's see. Yeah, we're resisting from there in this converging thing. But yeah, brother, I think it's looking okay. It's hard because it's trying to consolidate within this area. So that's likely what happens when we're breaking out. The bottom line here is that it is playing a breakout play. The 4-hour time frame has upside pivot. We're starting to correct towards that upside, meaning that it's likely to have found its floor. 6-hour time frame upside pivot on stochastic momentum and increasing volatility. 8-hour upside at the support of the RSI as well. Same thing with the 12-hour with an upside pivot. I feel like the bulls have it a little tighter here. So but yeah, man, a good call. I hope that you are already long and banking out of this. But I do see eventually reaching the 847 maybe today. Yeah, it's damn, almost every time frame. That's right. We were critically oversold, at least in stochastics, right? So we definitely reverted. Very nice. We floored here and then bam. PIRS support. That's an interesting one. Okay. Let's see. And do I have this? Hold on. Okay, I don't. So let me, yeah, I'll find it. Let me see. Remember that there's been nothing but sliding up. So the support that we would be looking for right now, the first one, the obvious one would be 451. Okay, so, and that is a range. So let me see this. There's no historical price action here. Please bear that in mind. 451 to 44.95 is one of those supports. So that there is a chance here that you can get that bounce. And let me see. And then there's kind of, it's reminiscent of a fair value gap, but I can't validate it as that. But some of the sentiment may feel like it is valid, so I can just put it there and let you know that this would be the imbalance in price right here, wick and wick, the candle in between, and it is surpassing the upside ever so slightly. So I feel like it's still valid-ish, right? So yeah, you're looking at 43.17 to 41.48 at the lower bound, and I don't know that we can go lower from that, but it feels like it's a temporary pullback. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that 385, or what was it? 385. We already got a low of 406. Let's see. Where was this? This was 392, I think. No, that's 385. Yeah, it'd be very nice, because that would be a true double bottom. Bi-weekly time frame, same symmetry, the symmetry between the support touches and bounces. That's your official double bottom. And let's see. Yeah, I do have to say it's feeling like it wants to. Let me see the 30-minute time frame. Sorry, team, if I'm missing something, my apologies. I don't mean any harm, right? Let me see the hourly time frame is downside pivot too. Bi-hourly has a downside pivot. The 3-hour is showing that it may get it. The 4-hour time frame as well, but moving up the 6-hour and the 8-hour, those do not show weakness. So this may be a short-lived downside. And let's see if we can find that support. Was it the 5-day? I think it was, or the weekly. Was it? Oh, right. No, I'm sorry. It was the bi-weekly. Here it is. This is the reason we were saying that we could face that bottom side all the way. We're already at that support. 415 was the top side of our range here, so we're already breaking into it. So let's see if the 385 gets it. That's going to be a pretty interesting area to find a bounce like no other. And at least I'm speaking. I'm speaking in complete discretion here. I don't know that it's going to face a bounce to the upside that would be incredible. You know, I'm just saying that I would expect it around there. Let's see what the SPY is doing. Yeah, SPY coming down to that EMA 21, right where we said. Man, NVIDIA has a long way down. NVIDIA may actually try to reach 464, and that is huge. That will continue pressuring the markets down. NVIDIA alone has the power to do that. Literally alone. Right, so yeah, let's keep an eye on it. Nice, we got a bounce from GTI at our zone here. The bottom side of this zone is also 64.93 though. Okay, so this top side of 66.02 was the bottom side that we reached here. Low end, of course, 66.00. Right, so this may just be a short-term pullback. And now, let me see this. Let me pair this against the SPY. What are you doing? Are you going, okay, 441, 441.50, 441.50, 456. I hate how GTI moves. It doesn't move smoothly. It moves in chunks instead. And I really hate that of this asset because of that. It's like it feels like it's all malicious. You know, look at the difference. Look at the difference between the SPY and this thing. Look at how the SPY is moving. See this? You're like fluctuating, you're flexing, and we're talking about complete ticks here, 70 to 75 cents, 72. And GTI over here unscathed, like it's 67.50. Like, how is that real? How is that at all real? That is just still right there. We're talking about millions of participants here. That's a farce. You know, it's quite annoying actually. It is facing upside. It's moving slowly to the upside. And this thing is still maintaining 67.50. Okay, 30-minute time frame has a very aggressive upside inside of the gravitational zone of the bull strength percentile. Increasing volatility. And I think the downside here on the 30-minute may have already succeeded. And I believe that could have been from the shorter time frames. So yeah, maybe the 15-minute got that. So let's see the hourly time frame. Hourly time frame, very, very healthy upside pivot and momentum stochastics. Bullish crossover on the MACD with green bar starting to print on the histogram. Upside pivot on the RSI as well. Let's see the bi-hourly. Yeah, we have an upside on the bi-hourly as well. GTII. Upside on the 3-hour momentum. First green bar and crossover here on the 3-hour MACD. Nice. 4-hour time frame already getting that upside pivot too, increasing volatility. Bullish crossover on the RSI and huge decline in bear pressure. Potential bullish crossover on the MACD in the following hour. 67.50 still holding. If this is true, let's go ahead and find our immediate resistance, and that would be 72.12. If we succeed the 72.12 conditionally, if we succeeded, meaning a minimum hourly closure, ideally a 4-hour closure upside of the 72.12 mark, then this would be our top side and potential high of day. 80.22, 75.24 to 8.02. Serious inflection point here. Okay, so that's so far my thesis, and the SMA 50 is rhyming within that. Not bad. So XX saying order in for ASRU 2000 shares won't fill for a bit. No joke. That is incredible, dude. I'm so sorry to hear, man. Wow. Sasquatch, PIRS has been running on top of the 50 EMA on the 5-minute. Looks like a bounce off of the 50 EMA at 45.57. That was PIRS, right? So Let's see. Yeah, that SMA 50. Yeah, we're slightly. Yeah, thank goodness we're reacquiring the inside or the upside of that SMA 50. And well, I have the SMA 50. I know you're talking about the EMA. The EMA 50 and the SMA 50 are just ever so slightly a little different from each other regarding the exponential following of the exponential moving average versus the more simplistic equation within this. It literally is just the last 50 days on a 5-minute candle average, and that's it. So the exponential adds some more to the sequence, and very nice. It actually is bouncing from it. Current resistance right now at the EMA 7 and EMA 9, 48.46-ish. Right, SMA 10 located at 49.09. As soon as we combat both of those, the three moving averages here, then price can likely continue onwards. So probably another reaccumulation before another continuation to the upside. But I still feel some conviction here that this asset can continue all the way to maybe into the 60-cent zone. Very cool. TTOO. What in the world is TTOO saying? Nice. MCOM continuing on that upside. Okay, so sorry. I just I get like super stuck on those sometimes, man. Oof. Couldn't reach that SMA 50. All right, let me pull up. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at Mullen too, but no one has really asked for that. So let me do. What was that? TTOO. Oh, I'm gonna be on like a space called tomorrow around this. Let's see, the bounce. That is the bounce here. This is absolutely it. I was speaking of this yesterday. I was saying that the asset is highly likely to face the second touch, and I think I spoke about it the day before too. This is loading here, and the zone in my particular target was 38.52. Currently sitting at 39.37. So this would be that bottom side touch and the validation officially for this descending triangle or right angled triangle. So now I feel like the broader markets can show a short side, maybe. I'm not sure, but let's see. Yeah, it's going lower. I really feel like the SPY can reach that EMA 55. There is some conviction, but we're only a couple cents away. 440.44. I mean, we were already pretty close to the 447. There we go. Here's the SMA. Here's the EMA 55. Let's see if we can get that bounce. And did we reach a little bit lower on that ticker symbol TTOO? It's right within that, man. Yeah, this was essentially the play that I was observing from several tickers. Several. Look at this. No, not the 10-year note. Here, right? This is FNGR, right angle triangle. This is DBGI with a right angle triangle. It's actually recovering. Interesting. And also GNS with that right angled triangle, and MRES as well. And check it out. MRES went down right to it too. And it just got the bounce. Very interesting that all of these tickers are behaving. It's like an anomaly. That's what I called it in whatever FNGR video I released a couple days ago. So yeah, man, loading zone here, 38.47, currently sitting at 38.91, and it reached the very bottom side of this tweezer bottom here, which was around 38.13. Let me see. The low was 38 flat. This may have been 37.95. Let me see, 37.99. Okay, so yeah, it is pretty close, and this would be considered it's the support. But we have to observe. Of course, we have to observe because the broader markets are influencing a lot right now. This is heavy price action. Very cool though, very cool. I am excited that we did at least get that right. So 3590 on ASRE. Have you guys been able to fill by any chance? Looking to get into Vine. Thoughts? Let's see. Ticker symbol. Let's see. Time to go back into AMC, dude. Oh man, that's I am just not gonna trade it. Well, remember here, I'm talking about a potential bottom side target, the corrected side, okay? 1293 to 1416. Keep that in mind. All right, we're already moving beyond where we were sitting at 1416. Okay, so 1293 is the next one, and remember, this is if we fail the 1293, then your absolute demand zone down here, the absolute demand is 1034 to 1174. Okay, but so far this was the range that I kind of been observing here. 1293 to 1416. What? Oh, dude. You scared the living crap out of me. So yeah, the COSM is moving down because of the markets. So here's the where the hell was it? Here. Look at the IWM. The Russell 2000 is facing huge pressure to the downside. I mean, all of the tickers are. So, and that's why all of the, I mean, literally everything except for like GTII is showing some downside pressure. And again, this is what I was telling you guys yesterday. It's like, are we going to be in tandem now with FNGR and the SPY? Because temporarily there it didn't. And it faked out our move. So we were able to call the upside on SPY, but we somehow just immediately inverted completely for just like that one half a day. Like, what the hell's going on? You know, so yeah, man, it's just very, very annoying. All right, check it out. MCOM about to touch that 743 potential top side. I think I have to correct this to the SMA 200 though. That could be 756. Let's see. PRS at 1347. So why does it show? I'm sorry, PSTO. I wasn't looking at that one just yet, was I? Oh, that was for the reloading at 1012. Sorry, PIRS is sitting at 4883. And is it a little stuck there? We were talking about reacquiring the top side of all the moving averages here. So got the 50. Okay, now it's converted the EMA 9 and 7. And we still have the SMA 10 to combat. We're getting a fresh upside signal here, and it's very likely that it would. Okay, so this was completely reaccumulation here for PIRS, and the upside wave looks like it's going to restart now. And that volatility will determine or set the tone for the following time frames. For the following momentum in the time frames, right? So, yeah, brother, hold on just a sec though. I forgot one from someone else. I know we're looking at Vine, but I missed one here too. But yeah, let's okay. I don't remember, so let's just let's do it. So Vine, NYSE, Arca. Okay, let me pull up the daily time frame and see what's up. Okay, very clear breakout play, and it's almost textbook. And this is just an enormous amount of anxiety, and you can totally see it. I know that I can start it here, but I don't think that would be the best idea. I think the descending broadening wedge would actually be favorable right about here. Let me see if I can. There are two different connections here, and it wouldn't matter anymore. So I think I can safely put it like this. Bring this back to the absolute bottom there. Okay, so, and now I feel like we could even extend the time frame. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so 1, 2. I think I can make these 3 and 4. I don't know what to make out of that, to be honest. Right, so I mean, we could be prepping for a breakout here. It's just this one candle, like that feels like it was just a flash of nothing here. A huge liquidity grab. And massive fake out too. So let's observe volatility and momentum on a 30-minute time frame. It's still showing downside pressure and pretty aggressively. Immediate resistance coming up on the 30-minute, which could be at about 52.57. Hold on. Downside on the hourly, downside on the bi-hourly, downside on the 3 and slightly on 4. Damn it, 6. Okay, hold on just a moment, because this thing is actually flashing some negative signals. Let's see if it's true. That's okay. Let me get rid of that. Okay, short signal printed on the ARQ armor and still has not recovered, even though we're getting a green bar here, but still, like, the new bar is red. And we're starting to converge on these the moving averages. You see they're starting to turn pink here. With combined with this short signal on the 15-minute time frame, this very well could continue here. The range, I'm trying to decide of whether it's going to be to the upside or downside from that wick low. So this would be the 15-minute invalidation area, and this would, I think I'm just going to, you know, yeah, I'm going to say it's this here, 43.05 to 44.04. That's one area. And if I don't think that we have enough juice here to face the further downside, but I'm gonna, you know, put it in there anyway, just in case. So I think I would have to say 41.07. Let me see. Which one is more confluent? Okay, yeah, I'm going to do 41.54. Okay. And from this side, let me see if we're okay. Oh yeah, we totally are. If anything, I can correct this ever so slightly. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, the first range I think that it could reach at, it was 43.05, and then there's a lower area at around 41.07 to 41.54. So that could be something or another something. And I'm told Vine is like a NBSE runner. Well, let's pull the daily time frame. See how long it's been. Let's see. It's been showing upside momentum since Monday. So yeah, I guess if this thing could be a runner, I think it's gonna have to require the nice bullish cross on the daily here with a very, very attractive upside pivot on the momentum. So I think that the SPY would have to turn around here to show some strength for that ticker, for Vine. Okay, so I think it is broader market influenced, and seeing that seeing that we are facing a little bit of an upside here, then we might actually start seeing an up. If we're still in tandem here, then we might, yeah, look at this. FNGR recovering ever so slightly from the bottom side of around 406. And that's still in respects, you know, to the broader markets. It's flexing here. It's trying to validate that EMA 55. Very could face the nice upside from here. Yeah, very cool bounce right from that zone. 116, right? What was the low actually? 116. Yeah, you can see it on the OHLC right up here. You hover over the candle and that shows you your open, high, low, close value. So your low was 116 and we had a low of 116. on this range. You're awesome. Thanks, Arca. No, not a problem, my brother. I'm incredibly lucky. Right? Definitely some discretionary skill in there, but I think luck plays a lot too. Right. So, yeah. Team, let me grab my hydro flask. I forgot it in the kitchen. Hold on just a quick sec. And let me not leave you there. I can push you here with the broader markets instead, right? So I am feeling, I'm just going to put it out there. I am feeling that ticker symbol VIRI could be set for some like further recovery. Like not, I'm not talking about, we're so close to an inflection point, but I find the best entries at inflection. So look at Meta, damn it. And the SPY falling even further. What the hell is really going on here? Man, oh man, man, oh man. Oh, still at that EMA 55 support. Let's observe. Hold on, team. Let me grab my hydro flask. I'm so thirsty. I'm chugging like mad water. I just saw that comment saying market rebalance going on. This is a reversion, and it's likely to be a mean reversion, right? Just to come back to the fair value and validate it as support before a continuation. Hold on, let me continue chugging here. Let's pull up another time frame. Hold on just a sec. What is the temperature for my little guy up here? Let me just give this a little attention to the little boy here real quick. Hold on, team. I want to pull up a new chart and display to you what I mean, right? So I guess I could do it here. Candace, what's up with you? How you doing? We have Jackson Hole going on today. Good morning to you, Candace. Thank you for coming by. And yeah, check this out. We're getting a very curious long signal here on the daily on Armor. But yeah, please remember, team, that we were able to kind of tell that we would face a pretty gnarly, downside from this area here based on the behavior of a descending broadening wedge is usually like that. Once you reach its a price objective, it tends to, sell off pretty aggressively. And then it, releases pressure, it then reacquires pressure, and then it, expands again. Hold on just a sec. Here it goes. And I think I'm good now. For the little guy. Okay. So, yeah, what I wanted to point out here, I wanted to look at a couple time frames. This is what I meant, right? So the 4-hour time frame is displaying a potential mean reversion, and that could be at around 439 or 438.95. right? So that happens usually when we expand, just like I said, right? And we decompress. And then once we face the mean, then we would re-expand again, right? So this is it's a contraction phase starting right now. And you can see that here. You can see that that BBWP, the indicator, this indicator is a linear representation of this, the Bollinger Band. Okay, so you're observing volatility in a linear fashion rather than on pain, right? So in this case, when you start to contract from the higher levels of expansion, that usually means that it's a mean reversion. And the 4-hour time frame is already at a support. However, I feel like we may cross below that and we may succeed the 6-hour instead. And here's the 6-hour, and it is absolutely close to the 439.44 mean. Okay, so there is a possibility that we can do that. So I specifically set my reversion variant. This is my first draft of it, but I set this to two standard deviations from the mean, right? So with a look back period of 20. So and the look back of the RSI at 14. So just in case you're curious as to what I'm doing here. Right, so I mean, it doesn't have to meet it perfectly, but it's the probabilities of it finding a bounce from around 439.48 are pretty great. Right, so I'm not sure that it's going to be like, the final recovery and then all the way back up to the sky. I don't know that, but what I can tell you is that a nice short-term bounce can be found there. So if there is an opportunity to get long some call contracts for the SPY, then I would see about opening long 439.37 and then exiting maybe even 1 point up at 440.61 ish. And that would be a pretty nice, like 14 to 20% gainer on options. Maybe even more, depending on the volatility. So, but yeah, we'll see if it can reach that, right? Some of the time frames, like the 3-hour, are already at that mean. But the reason why I'm suggesting a continuation to the downside here is because of this. The 3-hour is immediately invalidated because we're passing beyond the SMA 14. And also here you can see that we're barely starting the downside on stochastic momentum, and on your MACD you're barely getting the first read of a downside. You haven't even bearish crossed yet, right? So that's why I'm saying that the upper time frames would be the higher likelihood here. The 4-hour is very attractive. I like it, and it's in the gravitational zone here too. But seeing the fact that we have that 439, that 439 mean, and seeing that the 6-hour also has this space still, that leads me to believe that we can still face that bottom side. So that's discretion at its best, team. I am not giving you something that I've back tested, and I'm certainly not giving you anything that I've looked at prior to this. In fact, this situation here is entirely unique. But I do find a sweet spot to be between the 4-hour and the 6-hour, preferably the 6-hour time frame. Okay, so yeah, maybe we can observe this and see if the theory proves correct or it's sound. But for now, I still have to stick to my guns to 439.42 as a potential bounce zone for the SPY. Short-term bounce. Sorry, hold on just a sec, team. Really? The AMC and APE just about equaled? 131... Yikes, yeah. Oh, we're getting manipulated, man. 5 minutes ago. We just started this 5-minute candle. We started a minute and a half ago, and we're getting hit again. There may be a downside here. Another downside. Careful. We're getting hit, and I mean, it's getting hit like at the same time. Yeah, man, I had Mullen up on there, man. I hope that these... Sebastian, that's what I was telling you, bro. I was telling you to be very, very careful with this one, dude. So, you can't get too comfortable with these tickers. I know that they... Okay, the 6-hour mean is a resistance right now. Let's see if we can hold it. If it doesn't hold it, dude, it may reach 79.46 and then pull back to the mean. at around 71, and then it'll continue upwards to around 106 or 105. Okay, dude, so be very careful with this one here, okay? So if you feel like you're getting a little maybe drowned out on some of those puts, release a certain percentage, cost average up, but not new cash. Yikes. And it looks like a bull flag too. So did I expect FNGR to come back down to 485 and bounce? Somebody was saying that we could get it. I felt like also too that we could get that 485. But the SPY is showing here. Look. What the hell's going on again? Look at this. I felt that the SPY was recovering already, right? But it's not. It's at 440.45 even still. And what the hell is FNGR doing? Well, this is pressuring the downside. FNGR is decoupling again? How confusing is this? Let me see the daily. Wow. Oh man, that is just something else. That is incredibly annoying. Jeez Louise, that's highly unfavorable. That 396 still has been the low. Let me see the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame is still displaying downside. Oh, right. We have the EMAs. We have the EMA 79, SMA 50, and SMA 10 above us as resistance on the 30-minute time frame. That would be this resistance here on the SMA 14. And then a continuation to the downside. And the MACD is bearish crossover here. We're increasing bear pressure, but this is immediate short term, right? So we wanna observe that. Just gonna leave finger alone, LOL. Just close above 430 tomorrow. Let's go. I mean, the probability is there, bro. It's just I feel like we have to resolve a couple things right now, and the broader markets are just doing their freaking little dance right now. So it's creating quite the turbulence here. If you recall, a few videos ago, I did say that. It's like, guys, as we get closer to September, we're going to be facing serious turbulent times, as the September month is known to be a red September, historically a bear month. Let's see. TTOO Welby, what's up, dude? This, yeah, like I said earlier, this is it. I felt like my personal target was 30. What is this here? 38.47. You're at 38.76. Ian Tucker, what's up, my dude? Good to see you here. Thanks for coming by. And you got Kevin D got TTOO at 38.80. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. I was telling you guys, I'm gonna be on a space call tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific, and it's regarding TTOO. So I'll put out a link. I'm not even sure if I've gotten the invite link just yet. So as soon as I get it, I'll put it out on my X, on my Twitter, so that you guys can reserve the time and come by. But yeah, I'm going to be speaking about TTOO's statistics and probabilities. As actually, I was speaking about it before too, in a similar space. I think we were at around 29 cents, and I said the next leg up is very likely, and I'm not sure that you're going to be able to catch that bottom side again. And it's creating several of the similar iterations here, right? So here is that. Oh man, could this thing be breaking out right where the other one is? That's curious. Let me see. Oh dude, right. That was arguably like this. Nice. Very nice. Let's see. Or actually like this. Oh, that right, that feels a little better. Here we go. And that would be from the bottom side of this area here. And this is currently what I'm observing. So we have that, the several touches of support validating the triangle, breakout, retest, and continuation. And now we're doing that same kind of ebb and flow again. And look at this one candle here, right? 1 4-hour iteration that touched all the way back down to the support and recovered. I'm not sure that that's going to happen with this, seeing that we have still 32 minutes to close. It's just there's a lot of pressure to the downside here, and the further up this goes, the more fear there is, right? So, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at here. It is in all technicality a bullish formation, right? So, and this may have realized that the bull target number 1. So I think it did pretty nicely, but this would be the breakout candle. It was suggesting a top side of about 64.23. Of course, the price action ended up closing at 67.75, and it reached the top side just ever. I mean, I don't say slightly. I think 70.59 to the 63.70 is pretty fair. Sorry. So, but yeah, if I were to play TTOO, this would essentially be my first scale in here. And I would probably have, let me see, my stop would probably be pretty aggressive, as I don't want to lose a lot of capital for a potential continuation or a better opportunity. But my stop loss would be, I'd say, an aggressive 3.8% at 37.10. And I think that's enough. It would be enough for me to give. And if I get stopped out, then whatever. You can also do the one order replaces to the next order, or whatever. One order triggers the next. It's done, right? But I think that it would be better for you to just get stopped out, reevaluate, and make sure that you are still within the plan. And then trigger, right? So, okay, so FNGR is actually recovering all the way, or what? What the hell just happened? There we go. 418. Right, so this is the pullback we were talking about. So we were talking about a potential pullback at around maybe 423, 428. And then we have to see. But still, 30-minute time frame does have pretty bearish. This is in the gravitational zone of the bearish control zone, so this is likely to continue to the downside, right? So let's just play it by ear and see what's going down here. But all of this is just very reminiscent of the markets. I'm not convinced with this like sell-off. I know the sell-off is there because we spoke about that formation theory. Usually that happens, and it did. ASRE at 35.90 still holding. COSM actually dropping a little bit lower to 119, but this was expected. I did speak about it yesterday in yesterday's video concerning the proposal for a potential RS, right? So it's a proposal, so it's not actually approved yet. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to require shareholder voting here too. I'm not sure, but yeah, I did speak about this dropping a little bit here. Let's see what else do we have. Ticker symbol VIRI holding that 120. Very nice bounce from that zone down here, so I like it. Okay, but yeah, man, it's just I'm stressing over that GTI I66. But yeah, I'm stressing over this one, man. I really wanted to hold, and let's see, 1 day and 5 hours. Oh, so that's damn it. Tomorrow we're gonna be closing the. Holy crap! Tomorrow Friday, we're gonna be closing the bi-weekly. The monthly closure is coming up. 7 days, 5 hours. I would really like to close this asset upside of 435 in the next 7 days. If we can close upside of 435, that would be a pretty bullish statement. and it would certainly assist. It would certainly help for a continuation to the upside. Yeah, so that's funny. Did you see the video last night, Sebastian? J-Dog, that 4-hour wick down was the 38-cent gap fill. I'm sorry, my brother, which one was that? Let's see. You might want to review the finger correlation with the China ETF CNYA. Thank you. Sandman, thank you so much. Let's do that. That's good. I was correlating it with the 10-year note and the DXY for a potential inverse or correlated play. So let me do that. So that you're talking about the CNYA. Let's do that real quick. So I guess, oh, do we have actually, I know it's this one here, but hold on. I wanted to see if we had a, I guess not, right? I wanted to see if we had a CME, but I guess spot price action would be okay. So China's situation, is that actually getting repaired or not? Right. I remember that they put out a pretty, some pretty news just a couple of weeks ago that essentially put some pressure on the markets, and it was paired with Russia's massive 350 bip rate hike. Oh, okay. So right, in my video yesterday, I was speaking of. Well, you're speaking to the. I said you're referring to the reverse stock split from arguably the asset that changed the overall perspective, right? Because that was the black swan event of all time, man. Facing an RS to jump to $23 from cents, man. That was a huge jump, and COSM was the one responsible for that narrative shift. I'll consider if it RS's, dude, on the sheer gamble of that, right? So that's very curious. Let me pair it here. Let's see. So yeah, let's do that real quick and see what we have here. Let's completely lock it. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Okay, very awesome tip. So if this is going to face a downside here, then the CNYA may actually get a double bottom. Let me see. And that, I think, would be pretty accurate here, as we have a declining volume and declining price action. So that's the bear pressure is diminishing aggressively, and I'm not even sure if we can reach that 2768, but it would be pretty bullish to double bottom there, as it would be considered an actual double bottom, and a very bullish one. So the last time we did reach that target of around 2770, there was a parabolic bounce, and that led to ultimately incredible highs. 35.44 from a jump of 27.68. That's more than fair. You're looking at an 8-point jump. That's huge, right? So and the candle structure is also indicative of a potential reversal soon too. They're decreasing in size. So this is without looking at anything other, I'm not looking at any other metrics here. So I guess I could pull up the signature bundle here, right? So stochastic momentum versus BBWP in a linear fashion, increasing volatility towards the downside on the 3-day time frame. Let me see the 30-minute. Put this on auto, put it on log as well. Okay, so hold on, let me just adjust the size here, and then actually put this on log now. Oh, sorry, the logarithmic on this, or auto. Is it going to get small? It is. Damn it, I can't do it. Whatever. Okay, so we do have a slight bit of pressure here, and I'm wondering if that's because the 15-minute is downside already. It is, and let's see, the 5-minute. 5-minute is also showing an aggressive downside. However, it's potentially bottoming out, and historically speaking, the SMA 14 is already at a historical reversal point. So it looks like 90% of the time we've reversed price action from this point here. So we're getting dangerously close to a point where this is going to shift bullish. And let's see. But as of now, the pressure still lands towards the downside, which now gives me, let's see. Yeah, I think I don't know about 27.98, but I mean, this is the 5-minute. I can't give this too much credit. 15-minute downside. Let's see how it cascades. 30-minute consolidation and hourly upside. Let's see the 3-hour. Let's see the 4-hour. This is a short-term downside. I think I have to stick to it. So if we do, then the range here would be 396 to 385 finger, and let's go to the daily time frame here, and then get rid of a couple things here. The range would be 2785 to 2768. All right, we're already breaking beneath this daily gap. So, all right, range is 27.99 to 27.68 for demand. Man, this thing just, wow. That is so much capitulation with gap downs. Oh my goodness, man. If anybody was playing short this or playing like puts on this, man, oh man. Massive banking. Dude. Thank you. By the way, who was that asked me to take a look at the China ETF? The iShares. Sandman 130. Dude, thank you so much, my bro. Did you just decide to pair the CNYA because of the because FNGR? Well, I mean, isn't FNGR based off of is it China? Singapore? Where is this? Where is FNGR? Speak to me the truth. Let's see. I mean, it is. Wait. FNGR? Yeah, I think FNGR is Singapore, and I think that's also like, isn't that? I don't know my geography as well, but isn't that considered like Southeast Asia? Please don't make fun of me if I'm incredibly wrong. I don't mean, I'm not really, you know. I'm not trying to be bearish, China or Singapore. Southeast Asia, okay, yes, it is. So, there is a distance. So, but incredible correlation though, still, my brother. Is he still in here? Sandman, you still in here, my dude? How dare you? How dare you think of this awesome pair? It's south of Vietnam. Okay, gotcha. But dude, yeah, Zephram, that guy, Sandman 130 or whatever his name, he just told me to pair it with, dude, thank you so much, dude. Thank you, brother. What got you to think of this pair? Like, I want to know how that, like, came about. Because it's not necessarily following the, you know, it's pretty different. But for some reason, the correlation as of the last couple days is pretty tight. So I must admit that this was either incredible creativity or you're just really experienced. So this was a really clever pair. People literally dedicate their lives to finding the best pairs for trading. So yeah, man, this pair would have. Oh, okay. So FNGR customers are the Chinese telecoms. That makes sense. Okay, gotcha. So it would naturally pair well. Because what I was saying here is that the iShares would magnify the FNGR position if traded in a pair, which would be pretty creative, to tell you the truth. That's very witty. So, kitties never die, saying very humid place with monkeys. Apparently, hey man, apparently Singapore is like one of the richest cities in the world and like the most advanced too. So Sebastian Lim over here is just mad advanced Seb Lim. Danny O, how you doing? So it is okay, gotcha. That's from their fundamentals page. What did they say? I want to see what you said. Going back. Let's see. It provides mobile payment and recharge services for customers in China. Let me see. Cool. Gotcha. Oh, it's because it's tiny? It's a tiny advanced civilization, you guys. Sebastian gets to work in a flying car. Seblim. Dude. Danielle Spears, hell yeah, you are. And let's see. So I want to get back into so Sandman, good deal, man. Very, very witty pair. I love it. I'm never gonna forget it now, man. Welby, so that's very moving past one. Let's see. Oh man, it feels like it wants to, right? Let's go. So that could be. Look at that, man. The SPY continuing to fall. God, man. I think I was telling my brother yesterday, I think I was telling him that, a potential long position on the SQQQ or even SPXU. I mean, all of these. We could have gotten short the SVXY, right? We could have gotten short cold. We could have gotten short the Qs, the triple Qs. Damn. All kinds of awesome plays. PIRS stuck at 48.49. Huge validation there, man. That sucks. So, what was were these the targets I told you? 55 to 55.66. I hate holding like this, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Why did it just out of nowhere stop? I'm wondering if it's the balance between the. I'm wondering if it's the balance between this really negative pressure. Oh God, this thing is gonna try to reach 439.02. Damn. Okay, that's your SPY official support here. That's capitulating hard into. I see the urgency here. We're about to enter a quiet period. It's almost 9. It's going to be, 9 a.m. Pacific is 12 p.m. New York time. So that's lunchtime, dude. I imagine that this is getting pressure to the downside to eventually cover short positions at 439.02 to 438.28 before facing, an upside here, right? So. Buy to cover right down here, 439.02 to 438.28. Man, that would have been an incredible short here for the S&P 500, the ES futures contract. Let's see, 44.70 to 44.15. Damn, that is crazy, guys. Every point, meaning 444, I'm sorry, 44.15, 44.16, 44.17, those are all points, right? Every single point in futures trading that you move up or down the ES is $50. So imagine this. Imagine you got short like 5 contracts from 44.71 and you're at 44.13. Dude. Hell yes. Oh, man. ASRE holding at 34.80. My goodness, man. To tell you the truth, I want to see. Let's see. Hold on just a sec. I'm gonna pull up the date. You know what? I'll do this candle here. So that was just Wednesday, right? Let me see the SPY. Let me see the SPY. Yeah, check it out. So the SPY on Wednesday, we had this massive upside, and that's the daily time frame, right? So let me go to the daily here. This is what. This is the buy hourly. Let me go to the daily. Let me get rid of some of this convolution here. And this is Wednesday. Huge upside. Right? So that's telling you that ASRE is running in sympathy to the broader markets. And I find it to be quite impressive that it's sitting up here like this. Considering that pair, considering the broader market influence, this is the 30-minute EMA 13, located at 34.58. This could average out to a bottom side right now, of course, but yeah, there's a very clear chop zone here, and this top side here is just so ridiculous. Look at that. Nothing to see here, guys. No computers there. Right? Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah. So I think I want to see the SPY really drop there. I want to see it touch down into that support level that we spoke of, 439.02 to 438.28. Like, cut the rope already. Do it. You know, so we can get a nice bounce from this area here, and then let's rally the freaking markets again, you know, into the Fed speaking tomorrow. Jerome Powell himself. Did you guys catch the debate by chance? Did you guys get to see the Tucker Carlson debate? I only got to see like 10 minutes of it, and he said, I don't want to use like any names here, but and then he brought out all the names. Dude, Trump is a freaking hoot, man. That guy's crazy. Oh, man. Oh, dude. You're going to watch it later? Friends. Oh, dude, friends, I don't know if you watched the video yesterday from COSM. I totally shouted you out, bro. You skipped the debate, only highlights, but I watched Tucker and Trump. Yeah, I didn't want, I'm sorry, I didn't mean the presidential debate because of that's all the smaller people. Just like Trump was saying, right? But yeah, no, I totally skipped the debate. I haven't seen that just yet, but I wanted to catch the Tucker one. I've only watched around 10 minutes of it. I felt like it was pretty interesting. He's Trump, dude. He's like I like observe him. You know, I want to see his. I want to see his body language, right? I mean, I know that. I mean, you know, Tucker's like pro-Trump, right? So, yeah, he's totally is very entertaining. That guy's insane, dude. Oh my goodness. So I really just I wanted to know if anybody else caught it, right? There were some interesting times within the first 10 minutes, like right away, and I had to go to sleep. Let's see. Thanks. I skipped it because I closed out my COSM. Gotcha, dude. I totally shouted you out. He felt pretty low energy and beaten down. Trump, yeah, dude. It's funny because I can see him kind of certain. He knows. Dude, so do I, man. That guy's a hoot, a whole holler. Oh man, it's inching, guys. It's really inching towards that support bottom. I really want to see it there. Look at that. Volatility is increasing here, man. Stay neutral, good for business. Yeah, absolutely. Like neutrally. I was gonna say some stupid things, but no, I hear you, dude. I totally hear you. I don't even care who's the president anymore. I just want max entertainment at this point. Yep. Well said. Well said. Fair enough. I love it. So 439.37 here. The SPY is facing that, man, and it really feels like it's being led by what did Meta do? Why? Godfather of AI hits record high on knockout earnings report. Right, but why? Pumpkin spice is over. The Starbucks PSL is back, but people are buying fewer pumpkin spice products overall. Reuters, let me see regarding. Dude, are you serious? Why? Is that the only reason you're mentioning Meta? Damn it. Yeah, have you guys noticed anything negative come out for Meta here? Because Meta is just, it's capitulating hard and likely leading the downside here for the broader markets. So, I mean, yeah, it's very heavy. This is very heavy. Wondering how much longer SRE will stay hanging out in the 30s. Yeah, Welby, I spoke about that just a bit ago. I spoke about it being dependent on the broader markets. Remember, I pulled up the correlation between what was it? Forgot what it was. But Wednesday SPY was an upside day, and then the last. I'm sorry. Today has been red. And of course, we faced this downside. So I pulled up the daily time frame. So this is Wednesday, and also the SPY had. I'll just do it again. So this is Wednesday for the SPY, green day, right? And then now we're facing this downside here, and ASRE is also doing that too. So here is the Wednesday upside, and here is the downside that we're facing currently. Today, and I said that it was so impressive that we were holding that 3480 despite, actually in spite of the, despite the fall in the broader market. So I was saying that I'm very impressed by this 3480. So that just leads me to believe that the bulls are still in line and there is actually no selling happening, and we could probably look into that too. Let's look at the OBV for on balance volume. Let's see. Yeah, if anything, there's accumulation here. Very little selling at all. The weekly time frame does show some capitulation here, but on the daily, it shows that we're reacquiring it. Nice. Okie dokie. Not a problem, brother. I'm happy to help. I hope I can get filled at 3380. Dude, that's so annoying. And you were there. And this thing just not taking over. Kenny Kaufman. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I can see that you're a little behind in the stream. We found out that it's actually based in Singapore. You're speaking about the location of FNGR, right? That was maybe around 20 minutes ago. So, Yeah, we found out that it was a Singapore, and it was a very cool pair that Sandman brought up for us, and that was pairing the CNYA iShares China ETF. And the Fozman, how you doing? Hello, just started lunch break. I'm looking to buy back into FNGR. Is it let's see, is it time, or are we going to at least the 387? Yikes. Let's take a look. I feel that the low has already been in today, and that was a 407. So let's observe volatility and momentum. I think I can. Let's see if I have one of these with a master layout here. Okay. There's a potential correction here on the 30-minute. Yeah, there's a potential correction happening here. Let me see the 15-minute. Nice. And the 5-minute, nice. Okay. Very likely the 30-minute is going to start correcting too. Meaning that this downside may have already lived out, and my thesis of the 406 being the low of day may very well be correct. Let's see. There's downside here into the bi-hourly, but like I said, the 5-minute is showing that there is a pretty aggressive upside and reaccumulation starting. So if there's going to be a pullback, I think it would start to happen on the 15-minute time frame, right at the SMA 50 at 427. But that downside may not be as substantial or as big as we would think or want it to be. So in fact, I can actually see this touching back down to 415 from 422. And that's because we reclaimed the outside of the resistance, or what was a support, converted into resistance, and now reconversion into a support. So yeah, I think that would be probably the best case. And if I were to give you a range, it would be between 408 to 415. Anything can invalidate that thesis, but as far as just the charts are concerned, that's about as close as I think we can get it here. That range, sorry, 408 to 415. But good to see you here, the Fozman. Always good to see you, my brother. And PIRS just broke 49. Thank freaking goodness, man. Let's see. Are we headed 49.22? Good. Dude. I know, man. I know these things could take some time. So the good thing is that it is moving in a balanced manner, right? So if it was just ripping to the upside immediately, then you would be subject to a slow execution. Seeing that you're not presently trading the a DAS trader or a direct access order routing platform, so you would be subject to the bid and ask spread and probably the crappy end of it. So it's always better to, I tend to believe so. I tend to believe that it could be a better situation overall for us to grow in a balanced manner instead of this thing just, just ripping to a massive upside and then just capitulating out of nowhere. So you went from million to negative 30,000. Oh my goodness, dude. But yeah, I still feel some high conviction here for this play. I'm liking how it's moving. So thank you. It looks to be time for me to start reaccumulating. Oh, you're entirely cash? You haven't actually longed FNGR? That is pretty amazing, my dude. ASRE is still holding that 3480. COSM falling ever so slightly, so back down to 117, as per expected, of course, and 422 on FNGR. What is Very saying? Very still holding that 120. I have to admit that I'm impressed that it is holding that 120. I love it. And GTII back up to 6750. I wonder what's driving that, though. The only thing I can think of is that meeting that they were speaking of, the whale meeting. And, let's see. Mullen, man, got him. Let's see, hold on just a sec. Check it out. Huge bounce from, man, got the buy signal too. A huge bounce from the bottom side of the Bollinger Bands, and this is, this is reverting to a mean, and I think that could be 95.27 over the span of a couple days, if it is that they maintain this bullish pressure. If the news really is that good, the combating the shorts or whatever they're doing now, then 95-cent target could be in the cards here for the following days. That would be amazing here, man. Let's see. So the Falls Man saying I ended up selling most of my finger yesterday. Oh, dude, was that at a loss? I hope that it was in. Well, I mean, yesterday Wednesday, right? We had a green day, so you must have sold it into strength. Good. That's supposedly. Let's see. That's supposedly the whale meeting should be starting right about now. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. And he was gonna try to. Guys, if you know what's going on with that, please fill me in. I'm not sure if William knows any details regarding that, right? I wish I could just phone that guy. He'd probably be super stoked to come and stream with me. I'm not the same style though, so I don't know how good that would be. Let's see. Tempted to get back into NVOS. Sold all of it this morning. I would start to remove risk from the market, seeing that the Fed is speaking tomorrow. So staying cash would be the best thing that one can do. Not financial advice, of course, but staying cash with would be better. Except that if you're playing squeeze plays, then that's something else. So let's see. Ham wanted to make the meeting, by the way. Yeah, that's what I was hearing, that he was going to try to. The words were that he was going to try to weasel his way in. I'm not sure if those were his words, but that's what I heard. So Bob saying if that whale meeting was going to do anything, the moves would be happening already. Not confident in anything coming from it. So apparently the meeting is to buy together, right? So if it's just starting right now, I'm not really sure what the. Most of us are whales. Dude. Yo, those were his words, right? Sasquatch. Okay, gotcha. Apparently, kitties never die. Apparently, that's around now-ish, I think. If I'm not mistaken. And let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find something myself. See if we can get. Not there. Let's see. I'm really curious over what he. As far as Ham's updates, nothing there, right? He's only updated 12 hours ago, and that was just the. I will be at Penn Station standing on a box telling the finger and GTII story, right? I've never actually seen the dude myself. Was that him with a picture of Anna? Anna Trades? Damn, RCRT just announced a 1-15 RS. Wow. I wonder if that's going to create... just a sell-off. It's already facing some downside. And it's throttling to the downside too. 30-minute time frame, let's see. Yeah, this is overall in decreasing volatility too, so let's see. Yeah, very curious. What the hell's going on with this feed? Let me get rid of this. Upside pivot on the hourly. Potential mean reversion at 16 cents. We're almost there. That could resist from there pretty. It could resist from there pretty nicely. And if we're gonna get the indications of a resistance, I think it would be the 3-hour and 4-hour RSI. So let's see. Maybe. So that would be our guide towards the downside here. So slight upside, which is already showing on the MACD. Potential bullish crossover, but of course we have the resistance of the SMA 14 and the resistance of a mean here. I don't think that we could reach a 17-cent mean on the 3-hour. I do believe, however, we can reach around 16 cents on a shorter time frame mean reversion. So maybe the hourly time frame. What is up? There, 16. Right, or it's pretty much like 1580 or 1560, right around there. Dude, I'm lagging like crazy right now. Let me see the... Dude, Northwest, you just got hit with a pattern day trader warning. Okay, you only get one. So if the thing is that if you close your position, then you're probably gonna get flagged, right? So you only get one chance now, and whatever broker you're in. I specifically Webull. Is that why? Is it Webull? RCRT was looking bullish earlier. Dude, I know, man. I'm telling you, screw this ticker, bro. Just no. Yeah, no, not anymore with this RS, right? I mean, you never know with these, with the change in, with the narrative change, right? Because, like I said, a COSM set the tone for so many different reverse splits following it. I mean, lots of tickers have faced an upside after COSM. I mean, definitely not as parabolic as COSM, maybe some, right? But overall, yeah, man, it kind of set that tone. 432 on FNGR, is that what we're doing? Nice. 435 even. Let's go. 30-minute time frames. Let's see. Very convincing. Very convincing upside here. And let's see. Hasn't recovered just yet. Let's see the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, 5-minute time frame getting a long signal from Armor. Let me get rid of the composure. We have the long here, so we opened at about 419, currently at 435. Very good. This is a nice recovery here, man. That's kind of a lot. This is already, damn, yeah, it's already above 7% up from its bottom, of course. Mullen broke the 80 cent. Was I, well, I forgot what target I was putting together for Mullen. I don't even think I have it up anymore. I'm starting to get these restore connection things, right? So let me see. We're recovering into the quiet period. What the like what happened here? And also, did I set this up on master layout 1? 6 hour SMA 50 looks to be the culprit here. That could be that 9063. I'm not sure if I said that earlier. It sounds familiar though, but let me see. Oh, dude, not immediately. He's calling a 250. He's calling a 250 on FNGR, I think, after a run. Let's see. So, sorry, Mullen, right? Jeez, I wish I had this. I don't even remember how I connected this. Damn it, man. Okay. Nonetheless, it's close to where we said we're going to reverse from. Whatever I drew there, I hope I was right. So let's see. Yeah, it will suck if you get stuck again. This would be really good for the Mullen asset. 3 hours and 48 minutes left to close this buy daily candle, and that would mark off a pretty nice bullish engulfing on a buy daily iteration. So that would be pretty nice. And there is a clear increase in volume here, so that's also very nice. Oh, so he said 250 is coming for FNGR? Wow. Oh, damn. Actually, it just went to 439. and it's now validating the 437 support, or 437. Let's see what's up. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Let's see what's going on with the SPY then. Oh, the SPY is recovering, and it came very close to our zone, so I have to modify this now. I have to modify that support area now, because it looks like we're, you know, pretty much a tweezer here. So let's modify it to there. That's a pretty nice average. I think that this bottom side of support, 439.12, 439.94. Let's see, and still holding 437. Yeah, man, this is it's flipping bullish, right? But we definitely need the markets to continue. Very nice bounce on the 15-minute time frame. I do have to say, check this out. Momentum is about to enter the bullish control zone with a pretty nice upside pivot. Bullish cross about to happen in the 15-minute MACD. Actually just did. Got the first green bar. Bullish crossover on the RSI and expanding in volatility, meaning continuing and adding to the shares traded on a daily time frame. So upside pivot here on the 30-minute as well. It's already getting it. We have a bullish crossover on the RSI and about to get one on the MACD. Hourly time frame already trying to get that little bounce as well. Bullish crossover in the RSI, and we're starting to print a nice green bar on the histogram of the MACD. So I think that this is starting a new wave towards an upside, and expect a little bit of a pullback here at 448, and then we will see, right? So I mean, we're technically in a quiet period and we're recovering like this. This is a little weird. 67 on GTII and holding. COSM falling even deeper, 116. Look at MRES, man. Definitely recovered from this touch at the bottom side. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, overall, I think that was very likely the low of day. So I mean, still we have to observe. I get it, but I still feel like that was potentially the low of day, right? This down here at around 406. Currently sitting at 437. Huge recovery. And Viri, let's see where you at. Still at 120, impressively enough. Good deal. And where is ASRE? 3480 and still holding. Okay. I'd rather it be holding than anything, man. Oh, check it out. We're starting to get... Man. Look at this. That is a strange one, team. They had to manipulate it up. What a bunch of assholes. That's really something, man. They had to manipulate upward. Otherwise, this thing would have continued to sell on panic. And Composure already printing the end of a downtrend. So this is suggesting that an upside may be in the cards here. We're at the 50 SMA on the hourly FNGR. Let's see if we bust through. So let's see on the hourly time frame. SMA 50. Let's pull that up. And where are my averages? Here's they are. And let me bring up the SMA. Where is it? Here you are. Hold on just a sec. Let's see. So the 50-day simple moving average, which will be here. And what did you say? Let's see. We're at the 50 SMA on the hourly finger. I'm showing. I don't know how that's. I'm showing the hourly 50-day simple moving average at 447. We're at 437. But there could be actually another time frame that you're looking at. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna find it for you. I'm sorry. We're at the EMA 55 on the 30 minutes. So that, I mean, that's almost the same difference. But yeah, it's there. Let's see. Ape is trading as designed by the hedgies. And let's see, they have to make money on the conversion. Dude, they have to make money on every single which way, for sure. I totally hear that. But yeah, Kitties Never Die. I think acquiring the EMA 55 on the 30-minute, it's incredibly important. In fact, this is the validation of support currently. FNGR at 435. Let's observe the broader markets too. Let's see what's going down. Okay, 440.20, we're still upside of this. Facing a little bit of resistance on the daily EMA 55 here. So that's located at, let's see. Right there at the blue dot at the end on the red candle, 440.44. So we're at 440.19. That is likely the resistance that we're facing. Let's see, price action could be bouncing from this candle wick high. If not, there is another area to bounce from, and that would be from about 439.68. Right here. Literally right there. So yeah, let me see if there's any updates. Wow. So Chad, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. And Mullen moving upside of that. Geez, look at that. Oh my goodness. Where was the other? Oh man, it's passing the SMA 50 now on the 6 hour. That's pretty freaking bullish, man. TTOO getting the bounce right from our zone team. Okay. That's what I was telling you. Potential long 38.47 with a stop loss set at 37.14, 37.10. And it's moving up from that area. Congratulations if you caught entry there, team. Very good. It is impressive. Very impressive, man. That thing is just ripping. PIRS, what are you doing, man? Back to 48.79. At least it broke, you know? Yeah, that's really impressive for Mullen, man. That's incredible. I do have to say that the SMA 50 is kind of serving as that resistance. Here's a thought, okay, just in case you're long MULN. We're in the quiet period right now, and it's been rallying the entire time. Arguably within the last 3 hours or two hours. So if we do reach 10 a.m. or 10:30, Mullen is going to start pulling back. And let's see how much further. If we do combat or beat the 6 hour SMA 50, then we have to look out for the 8 hour SMA 50 at 99.08. And I'm not sure if we can reach that by around that time, around 10:30. But wow, now look at this thing. It's just rallying. At any point, man, this thing could just explode. Sebastian, I'm telling you, man, remove risk, like diminish some of it. I am for real looking at targets at $1, right? It's going to be a psychological pullback. You want to get that put there. So Chad Vivian saying CEO bought Mullen at 98. So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, that's literally where I'm saying we could pull back from. Right, 101 on the 12 hour. 99.04 on the 8 hour. And the 6 hour we're already converting. So right about 99.04 to 101, that's kind of my top side here, dude. That's if psychology doesn't immediately just take over and this thing just rips to the moon and to the moon and beyond. Right, so I think that would be a zone for just a short-term downside. It could play back down to the range of the these tweezer tops here at 89.22. So that would be a nice short-term. Are there 0 DTEs on this? Let me see. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. Whoa. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that 99.04 to 101, okay? Mullen has been buying back stock up to $25 million, sorry, trying to stay above $1. When it drops to 60s, he's buying up. I have just been scalping it the last couple days. Tight stop loss. That is the best way to do it, my dude. Manage your risk. Keep your losses small. Keep your gains big. Let's see. I want to find out if this thing has 0 DTEs on the options chain. Dude, those are crazy. 0 DTEs are mad YOLOs, and they gain huge cash fast. But we're talking about closing them out as fast as humanly possible, since they're, literally zero date to expiration, the same day expiry. Let me pull up MULN, and let's see. There's a next day expiry. Let's see the puts. Yeah, there's a next day tomorrow, right? Friday. Ooh, it's getting close, man. It's getting close. Let me see this. 20. Wow. That is interesting. Hold on just a sec. I feel like I want to play it. I want to get this thing up there. Where's the price at? 91. Geez, there's a wow, 20 cents for a 50-cent put. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see if we can get it, man. That would be entry at about 98, 99.04 to 98.75. That's like the put entry. So not financial advice. I'm looking for next day expiry, long put. So meaning August 25th expiry, 50 cents, slightly out of the money. Let's see what it has as far as, okay, implied volatility is already crazy high. That's gonna get higher. There's an open interest of over 9,900. Lots of people want this, and lots of people are longing it. There is a huge amount of bid. So this is telling me that this is probably the one that we want to get. Let's see. What's going down? What's going down? $2. No way. Is that really possible? Get out of here. Hold on just a sec, guys. I'm going to try to do it. Is it going? Is it going? Oh, man, it's trying to get it. It's trying to get it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm telling you, man, look at Arca trying to scalp an 8-hour. Kevin D, I'm sorry, what was... Oh, yeah, I did yesterday. Don't tell me it's there. I'm going to come back to this thing right now. Ooh, 65, damn. Yeah, I was talking about the potential. That scares me, man, to talk about that in a dedicated video, right? GTI potentially heading back down to that 47-cent level. But I will tell you that if it did do that, the bounce from there, man, the bounce from there would be pretty insane. I'm going to do a small position here. I'm going to test this, right? I'm going to do a small position. We're going to do 15 contracts. Yeah, we're going to do 15 contracts at a long put, right? It's getting close. It's getting close. I'm definitely looking at that 98.98 to 99.04-ish area. Right around there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Come on, man. That's the 6. That's the... Let's see if it can validate there for another push. Do it, man. Do it. Oh, it's getting immediate failure. Jeez. All right, let's see. Do. Damn. Do. Okay. Average of 92. I am long 15 contracts. Put contracts. Okay. Let's see you do the damn dance, boy. Where is Very? Come on, this should show volatility towards the downside pretty aggressively now. Let's see what's up. Right, so you were saying Very, where is Very? Very at 120 holding it, man. Very nice. So yeah, complete discretion, team. I am long very tiny position. I am long 15 contracts. And this has damn. Let's see. This has a... Yeah, that delta is changing. Very cool. Let's see. Come on. This should start actually gaining pretty quickly now. Okay, we'll continue observing here. And I will release position, I think, in a few hours. We'll see what's up. I'm gonna day trade the downside here, see if it can get it. Right, so let me go back to right, so Very holding that 120 COSM. Oh, nice bounce, came back up to 121. And FNGR at 437. It was at 435 and it validated. Well, I guess we would want to close the 30-minute candle. And one more above the EMA 55, but so far it's looking pretty good. And what are the broader markets doing? Still kind of facing that resistance from the EMA 55 right here at around 440.48. Still around that same place. Do. TTOO over 41 now. Did we speak about that? Yeah, nice. Yeah, team. So, yeah, right. Again, I'm gonna just express to you congratulations if you definitely got this entry. I was getting the questions earlier. It's like, where's the entry, Arca? Where's the entry? I said, now. And that is for the paper trade. Simulator trading. Here you go. Nice. So if you did catch that entry, team, you are currently sitting. Let's see. Yep, you're currently sitting at, oh, nice, just about 8% up. Good deal. 437 FNGR. Thanks, Welby. Dea, how you doing? MULN also have their event today, rolling off vehicles off the production line in the Teneca facility. Oh, nice. Okay. That should show some pretty nice price action. TTOO over 41 now. Yeah, look at this. It's combating the demand zone, right? So But yeah, congratulations, team. If you got that entry, you're looking good. FNGR to 444 now. Nice. Ooh, getting some volatility. Nice, good deal. Chat Vivian, I entered TTOO at 38.90 on my paper trading account. Good deal, brother. I'm very happy to hear that. Manage your risk. Keep that. Keep your stops in line. And let's see. So, but to be very honest, I see this completely recovering. In fact, this may even see top side of around 45 cents. So what I can tell you is that I am not the biggest fan of diamond handing anything nowadays. Okay, so if you see the opportunity to get out 45, 48, right around there, maybe even back down to the area of around 44, 84, you're talking about a 17% gainer on a single hour. Okay, so get the hell out. Do not hold these assets. I know that this is a good company. I know people are speaking lots of things about it, but if you feel conviction, then have a long-term folder on the side and then play the ranges within your day trading folder. That doesn't mean you don't have to hold it. I'm just telling you that if you're playing the day trade here, you have a max entry. You have a great entry for and a serious edge, right, for a potential 17% gainer. But if you're going to hold this overnight, which I don't suggest, right, because you're looking at an asset that's only worth 40 cents here. This is easily mangled around. But technically speaking, it is facing an upside here, of which we can face a top side of around 53 cents. Okay, so if you are looking at a 53-cent target, that's obviously more risk, but that would be a potential 37.5% run. Okay, my brother, be very, very, very careful. So, oh, Monster Mike, my dude, thank you so much, bro. Good to see you here, by the way. Is there anything that I can look into for you? Are we gonna long a boy? Wellby, thinking about making some t-shirts for FNGR with a design displaying, do the whales even exist? Dude, those probably will sell like hotcakes. I will buy it. Chad Vivian, yeah, I just have a very small position. I'm done with holding penny stocks long term. I'm learning that with my TRKA. Yeah, man, Troika was a tough one. Very tough. So thanks, Arca. You're awesome. No, my brother, you're awesome. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for interacting and sharing your experiences here too, man. I really do mean well for retail, and I hope to provide a serious edge, right? But yeah, Monster Mike, please let me know, my brother, if there's anything I can look into for you. You're very kind for sharing that donation with me, man. Thank you. Thank you. We got that. It's gonna be like an OnlyFans page like this. What is it? Yeah! Every time that dono comes in, it's like, okay, so anyway, let's go back to GTI. I see what it's doing, right? Retracement back to 65. That's a potential validation of this support here. So don't let Arca. Don't let him. All right, ASRE now moving to the upside, right? 35.44 ASRE. James, when is AMC going to move? Dude, that is a tough question, man. I was actually just speaking about this earlier. Check this out. If you weren't here earlier, look at this. They manipulated the crap out of this, right? Just for it to fall all these points, even down to here, just literally like an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. And then they said, oh, you know what? I forgot to turn off the manipulation button, so let's manipulate it up now. Like, what the hell? Dude, that's really shady. Super shady. And Ape and AMC are directly affected, right? Well, of course, right, because of this whole thing happening. And so if anything, the composure algorithm is already telling us that there are potential signals for reversal. Soon-esque. Mullen sitting at 92 cents, was just recently at 88. And I have gained or lost nothing. Dude. PIRS, bro, what's up, man? You just want to take that? What the hell just happened, bro? It came back down to this reaccumulation. What is good in the hood? Okay. It looks like it does that often, though. And it just reacquired the upside of the 5-minute SMA 200. and just lost it. This is ridiculous. Let's see what's up. What is happening in the broader markets? Because why? Is that why it's failing? It's running inverse? Holy crap. Okay. Like, for Sebastian's sake, fail. Fail. Let's see. XFOR. Let's keep an eye on it, brother. Hold on. Let's keep an eye on it. Yeah, look at that. As it dipped below the EMA 55, this thing was trying to pull back. Or recover, sorry. What I will say is that we have faced some pretty parabolic bounces from this zone here. 1, 2, 3 to be exact. We're on the 4th iteration now. Okay, so there's there's two bottom sides here, 44.95 and 44.57, but I can see there's a lot of buy side interest here. 5-minute time frame is getting critically oversold. Let's see. Yeah, I'm wondering if this thing can correct at any point. Oh, dude, it feels like it does that often. And look at all these. Let's see if it does. Let's see if it does. Because we have failed the SMA 50 several times. You know, in the process to the, you know, into the upside. Dude, what? Yeah, when you zoom out, you can actually see so many of those shakeouts. I'm wondering if this is doing that because it's about to go higher. XFOR. XFOR, let's see. Okay, so yeah, I can see the play already. This is a breakout play. And let me see if we're at resistance. Oh, damn, it's up here. Okay. I'm actually a fan of this. It's not bad. I'm holding, bro. Here it is. There it is. Huge recovery already. I'm watching. Careful, there's a resistance on the 15-minute coming up at 46.81. I don't know that it's going to be able to resist there because I feel like with further thrust, this thing could actually resist from 48. Ascending, yes, that's exactly what it is. So this is let's come back to it real quick. I'm a fan of this because I do feel some type of, I feel that it is bullish. And the volume profile does agree with it too. Meaning declining volume with ascending price, right, or at least higher lows. This has, yeah, this has a target too. Let's go over that. Okay, so let's project. Okay, so this can be potentially breaking out soon. Let's just say that it would break out in the next 8-hour candle. That would take you to, I mean, of course, it's all horizontal, right? So that would take you to around 188. And that is also a range. Let's see. Yeah, 188 to... This is pretty confluent here. to about 182. That's your top resistance, right? So of course we have two other targets. Speaking about the center of the triangle, which could arguably be here. And then we apply that to that same area of breakout, right? So this would take you to, yeah, that's also very confluent. And I think the support is, I'm sorry, the resistance is to the upside. So let's do this. 165 to, let me see, let me find it. Yeah, I think 171 would do. Let's see. It may be slightly short of the... Actually, I have to correct it. Let me see. I would do this. Okay, so the center of the triangle would lead to 165 to 169. Yes. Yes, it definitely can. It can be bearish too. But it usually... See, the thing is that it can be bearish in the sense that where it's built during a downside, that's a continuation formation to the downside, right? I was gonna get to that, but my perspective here is it's a little beyond that. The thing is that I'm also seeing regression here, and what I mean regression in this fashion. Meaning that I'm looking at this low here, and I'm looking at this low here, and this could be starting like this whole new, like, macro trend, right? It could be doing that. That's the only reason my discretion is leaning towards bullish. And the other reason is that we are also creating not only a series of higher lows, but we're also creating a series of higher highs. So this is breaking market structure as it is. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So that's kind of why I'm suggesting this. And not only that, it looks like it's also in the process of creating this a right-angled broadening wedge. So let me show you. It's a lot that I think of at one shot. Right, so it's just I don't want to hide anything either, but just to kind of show you what I'm looking at. It's and let me obviously get rid of this regression for now. Now that you know what I mean, right? So, and actually, I think I could possibly pair it here, and then I could correct this to maybe, let me see. Let's see. Okay, so this contact point here with these two and all of those candles. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking at here, right? And seeing that we're starting to create these higher lows, then there is a potential here that we're trying to break out of the top side of this, right? So let me get my resistance in line as tight as I can so that I could provide like a sound thesis. And let's see. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it right there. If there is another one, there, I guess there may be, but I think I have to. Let me see. Sorry, team. Hold on. I have to make it. I have to make it arranged, but it's okay. It's just there's a lot of confluence here within a few other targets, being that wick top over there, the red one, and the beginning here. So yeah, this is the formation that I'm looking at, right? So in this case, we're looking at test number 1, 2, 3, 4. We're reaccumulating right now for a true breakout test number 5. And this, if this is setting itself up for... Okay, guys, hold on just a sec. The little ladies are here. They're about to say goodbye. Hold on just a sec, team. We're back. We're back. We're back and ready to attack. Okay. So where were we? Yeah, right. So yeah, my brother, this is what I'm looking at, right? So basically what I'm saying here is that it's going to take some time for it to finally break out. But I'm wondering if there's anything in line here. Fundamentally, because this is essentially setting up like a pretty macro upside, and it could be a long-term, like a larger term reversal here. Let me see where I can find a setup. Let's see. Where's the monthly time frame? Oh man, yeah. This would be a pretty macro setup, man. Of course, there's not much of this, but it's just we're increasing in momentum, and we're contracting from critical at on a monthly. So I'm wondering if this thing is just, and this support may have already been found. I know monthly, right? We still have 7 days to close, but since I'm seeing an upside here, I'm wondering if this is going to close as a monthly hammer. If this thing does make a further upside, which would be like an epic bull flag. Oh my goodness. So yeah, dude, I think I may be like bullish. I think I may be bullish this asset long term, bro. No lie. And I guess it could also be ascending in a sense, right? So we could take it like this. It is also, I mean, it could be also a symmetrical broadening wedge. So if that's the case, I feel like on a monthly time frame, it's not really where I'm trading it. So I feel like I would have to stick to my guns here and come back down to either the 3-day, the 3-day or the buy daily, where it feels like the price action could be a little better there. So 3 hours and 7 minutes to close this 3-day candle, and so far it's looking good. I mean, we opened the previous 3-day opened at 115, so closing anywhere upside of the closing of the previous 3-day candle would be a bullish statement. So closing anywhere upside of 124 could actually introduce a continuation to the upside. Of which we can, face a resistance again from that 140. So that would be essentially the breakout area, right? Since we are essentially expanding here, and momentum is suggesting an upside. Again, in a macro perspective, though, right? So let me look at the immediate short term. It's currently getting oversold and already getting a little signal here of a potential reversal. 15-minute time frame is already faced to the upside, and the 5-minute time frame is absolutely upside. So yeah, I think this is going to start making a new trend towards the upside. Maybe by tomorrow or maybe even Monday, we could actually touch the top side of this, maybe around 140, and then we could see about breaking out after that. But it's looking good. So not bad. 93, yeah, absolutely low volume, man, especially on this daily candle, the one that we're facing today. So and that is decreasing volatility right now. So that is mathematically a setup, right? So this could be in a process of a mean reversion, and I think that mean reversion could be right around here at around maybe 150 or something. I'm not sure, but oh yeah, check it out. There's the mean, 145. Nice. 450 on FNGR. Yeah, dude, so my thesis, I feel like it's sound, right? So maybe even into Tuesday or Wednesday next week, a potential 145 to 150 touch. Probable. Definitely probable. All right, my brother. So let's go back to FNGR and see what the good deal here is, man. Nice, 450. And bouncing and bouncing and rising and rising. Yeah, man, we definitely need that. So from that bottom side today, that's impressive run today, man. Awesome. Almost 11% up. Chickity, 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 miggity, 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 miggity. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, team. So let's go to the broader markets and see what the heck is happening here. Are we actually running in tandem? Well, no. We're inversed again. You can see here that the SPY is starting to fall, and FNGR is making a moon, right? So. But remember, somebody told us to kind of pair this with the CNYA, and we're getting that upside here too. So, I guess we can look at the CNYA as a forward-looking indicator. So, thank you so much again, my brother, for sharing that with us. Let's see. So, TTG, this is a very low quality biotech company, my dude. Which one were we talking about, my brother? Were we talking about the what was it? I forgot which one. Oh, Sebastian, that thing is recovering just a little bit, right? Nice. I forgot which one was the one we were talking about. TTOO already reached the top side of 43.56. Damn, that would have been a nice bounce. But I think I really do think that this still belongs to the bulls, even if this 4-hour candle closed like at 39.50 or even below that, it would still belong to the bulls. This is a nice reversal signal. Currently, all your holdings are ASRE. Nice 35. We're moving. We are moving. 4-hour time frame looks like it already got that top side right up there at about 35.90. I wonder if I don't remember if I said anything of that in my video, but we are currently at the EMA 13 at 35 cents. So that is nice. And check out the strength here on the 4-hour time frame. Damn. I mean, what? That's pretty insane. Yeah, so as far as that other ticker, I forgot which one, TTG, I forgot which one you were talking about. But please, the reason why I was asking you is because I need you to also remember that I am not, I am very much a short-term trader. My primary focus is not to look at the quality of the company, is to look at the quality of the volatility for the current moment. And that volatility plus momentum can lead to a very nice 10 to 15 minute, 10 to 20% gainer, right? And if you consistently do that day in and day out, you can, if played right, you can compound your gains and really make a substantial amount of returns with responsibility, of course, But please, I get that. I get that kind of comment often, right? They say this is a scam stock, or this is that, or this is that. So I generally don't care because I'm not holding it, right? So I'm just gonna day trade it. So in and out, and I'm done. In and out, no onions. I should have got it $4, but was waiting for the 380. Me too, man. I was definitely waiting for it too. But I mean, how many times have you heard that before, right? From everybody telling me, "Oh, Arca, you said it was gonna go down to 380," and then it's like it's already at $5.17. I'm like, brother. I'm not saying that it's gonna go back down. I'm just saying that you never know, right? But it's just I really felt like the 380 was gonna be the one, man. I really wanted it to be, at least. So then when I'm faced with that, it's like, do I want it to be? Is it a personal want, or is it going to be is the TA doing or suggesting that, right? So there I would have to question my psychology. But FNGR is looking very strong. COSM probably, let's see, 119. Ticker symbol VIRI at 121. All right, it got another tick to the upside. Thank goodness. GCII 6750, nice. And ASRE currently sitting at 35. Okay, the broader markets are still beneath the EMA 55. And we're at 10 a.m., so there could, okay, within the next 30 minutes, there could be a shift in momentum in a lot of the small caps. And maybe even a full-on recovery here from the SPY, you know, in respects to what could be happening tomorrow with Fed Chair Powell, Jay Powell himself, my bro. And AMC recovering a little bit, huh? Nice. 1440. So far, the reversal signal is still on. So not bad there. FNGR just dropped to 441. Stop that noise. Okay. All right, team. So, yeah, I'm not, man, it's just this, the volatility right now is a little shy. And I think, honestly, it's just, it gets a little quiet, right? Sometimes it gets a little quiet, but I do generally see upsides. I can't believe this really fell this hard, but still, man, we were expecting this fall the whole time. I'm wondering if this is going to start rallying in the after hours. Which could be a possibility here. Let me know, team, if you're still alive with me in the chat. Throw those A's in there. Hit those A's in the chat, man. I'm wondering if, oh yeah, you know what? I think Ian Tucker, thanks, bro. Remember a couple days ago we were getting a failure of the chat. So sometimes I'm afraid, I'm like, whoa, am I frozen here? Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Sasquatch, I thought you were like BBBBBYQ. Some people were talking about that ticker. I wanted to check on one more here. Let's see. Oh, right. PIRS4. Did it go back? Sebastian, did it go back to 48? I'm not even sure if you're still awake, dude. It's probably really late where you are. GNS, there's no volume and there's no movement either. Yeah, there's super consolidation here. Wow. And it's decreasing in volatility. So this thing is probably going to just end up at no shares traded. Like, what is this on the daily? Wow. Okay. Well. All right, sorry, team, it's just a little bit slow. The broader markets are definitely doing it to us right now. I'm not sure if we're going to get a recovery here at the 1030, but we can always speculate, right? Everything is kind of at a standstill motion. Very, very little price movement here. And there's contraction happening overall. I'm going to be speaking about this tonight. Sandman was the one who brought it up, man. Thank you so much if you're still here. Man. All right, team. So let's, you know what? I think we should probably call it here. Let's get ourselves some chill time, some lunch time. Right, and then take over. But if I'm going to be honest here, team, we may be able to grab another position here at 437 FNGR before another upside. We'll keep an eye on it, right? So I'm going to try to make a few videos tonight. I really wanted to make Viri last night, but it became, I don't know if you guys heard some of those videos where it was just like my dog was trying to jump up on me as I was on the mic. Good days. Funny times. And yeah, this little guy's already awake. I think the girls were a little too rough around the edges when they woke up. They probably woke the guy up a little bit. But he's good. He's good. Can't wait to see the little guy and hang out with me. But Morty Bojangles, you have a really great day as well. And moderators, thank you for everything that you do for me. Thank you, everybody, your donations and everything. Right. So I will try my best to release a few videos tonight. And we'll see what the plays are saying. So remember that my exposure is still ASRE, and it's still definitely FNGR. And those are, oh, right. And also Mullen, I just opened up some contracts, but I'm still like not even gaining anything. I thought the volatility was going to be present. It has fallen to 87.45, 87.12 now, but the puts are actually not printing just yet. So I'm going to give it to the end of the day, and if they gain a little bit, then they do, and then I'll just cover the position there. Very tiny test for 15 puts. With let's see. Yeah, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. Damon, thank you so much. You have a great day too. The People J, what's up, man? And Welby, we still bullish Very? Yeah. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yes, that's another one that I'm long, and I'm actually still up. Right when I released the video, right at that, it dropped all the way down to 78. I got long this thing like 82 on the reversal. So I'm in my case, I'm still like way in the money, right? So yeah, I'm gonna hold. But regardless, team, I will let you know how the long puts go for MULN, as I feel like I want to maybe consider closing those because of tomorrow, right? So please remember to try to stay cash into these moments. Damn, Mullen really falling, 85 now. All right, team. So yeah, please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool with the cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, guys. Yeah.